FBA, welcome back. It's Grady here with the champ, Mike Major Cutty Wilkerson. I want to say congratulations once again. Thanks for coming through.
Yeah.
Really appreciate
Thanks
that,
for having
man.
me. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Appreciate
I changed
that.
the shirt because I sweated out the underarm pits and everything. I was pooling up under there, just having that fire conversation.
Yeah.
Stop sweating.
Yeah. Part was dope.
But man, first part was great. Like I said, I really appreciate it. But now we can get into this year.
Mm-hmm.
Since you were the champion, you were crowned, you got your ring.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what happened, man. It's just, there's so much to talk about.
Yeah,
You know,
this drive.
I think I know. Last year with Rob, I just went through individual teams because it was just like the way that it was set up.
Mm-hmm.
This year though, because so much happened,
Okay.
I thought to myself, we should just look at the whole recap itself,
Okay.
and then maybe go back and look at the teams with, just to see what we think as a whole.
Gotcha.
You know.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna rely on you to do that on your phone because my phone is actually recording.
Gotcha.
But let's just start with Lob City. Start with Q. I think the first 4 picks are justifiable. You know what I mean?
First 4 is definitely justifiable.
Yeah, that's justifiable.
Definitely justifiable.
The pick I like the most out of the 4 is probably Ed's. I do.
Yes.
I like AD. AD gets you everything.
Mm-hmm.
He just does. And if you draft around AD, he can play power forward or center. He gets you everything without putting you at a deficit.
No flaws.
That's my favorite pick out of the first 4.
Yeah.
Now, even though I do believe you can make a case for all of them,
Of course.
AD's my favorite pick.
Yeah, I like that one.
Let me ask you this, Mike, before we get started. Who's your top 6? Like, who's your top 6? Just
My top 6 in fantasy is obviously the top 2, Luka, Giannis. I think Jokic is the top 6. I think Harden is top 6. I thought AD top 6.
yeah.
And Braun, he's aging, but I still think he's a player that he can't fall past 6. You just can't.
I'm sorry. Fall.
You have to show me that you can't do it no more before you do that.
Correct.
And he's still showing us he can do it.
And then he did it at a higher level. Like this year, last year he did. First time averaging over 10 assists a game.
Yeah, he finished number 2 in fantasy last year behind Harden.
I know.
So yeah, he's top 6, bro. Like those players have to go 6.
I completely agree with you, man.
Yeah.
I really do think
So they got it right. This 6 is good.
Yeah, this 6 is good, man. LeBron, you can always make a case for him to be top 5. If I had to pick anybody, who would be your first pick? Like if you had first pick.
I'd probably take Giannis.
You probably take Freak.
Yeah.
You would just
I love
compensate
Luka
for
to
Freak.
death, man.
He's so good.
Giannis.
I'm just hoping one day he works on his free throw.
That's the only thing that concerns it, but you can mitigate that.
Yeah,
you can't fix it.
You can finesse.
You can finesse it just a little bit.
Yeah.
But like I said, I won a championship one year when I finished dead last in free throws.
That's true.
So you can win it. You can't really dominate because it's such an anchor in your stats, but you can still win it. Finishing last in any category.
And you know what it is about him too? It's not that he shoots 50%, 60% from the line. It's that he goes to the line so much.
Yeah, he goes to the line. So he's gonna pull it down.
Yeah, if he was,
going to pull it down.
yeah, you can have somebody go 2 for,
like Jordan
3
can
for
have
6.
last year. He only shoots about 5 free throws a game.
Yes, correct.
So I can fix that. 3 for 5, I can fix that.
Yes, 3
But
for 5.
you can't fix 6 for 11. You can't fix that.
It's so hard.
Yeah,
man.
you can't fix that.
He goes to the line just as much as Harden, but
Yeah,
then
yeah.
makes 25% less.
Yeah, but
So it's like,
he's
but
such
so
a good centerpiece to any team.
He's so good.
Any team. He gets you assists, he gets you rebounds, gets steals, blocks, double doubles. He just has that one thing. Now Luka isn't that good of a free throw shooter either.
No. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, he's in the low 70s.
Yes.
So
Luka will probably.
he shoots a lot.
Yes. My two will be between Harden and Freak. Those are the 2 players that I would be like, okay, if I had first pick.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think Harden's ever won number 1 before.
Harden is just.
I don't think he has.
I don't think he has
Yeah,
either.
he never won number
But
1.
man, like when I got him, like it was like he turbocharged my
But your team was positioned for him too, though.
Yes.
That's another thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Ed had him and he couldn't do much with him because he knocks
That's
out.
true.
So you had the right team
I had
to
the right
defend
team.
and just take off.
And he just,
Yeah.
pushed me to 3rd. And like I worked my way past Ed, I couldn't get any further because Rob was so far ahead of me, and then you were so far. You were at 140.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you gonna catch that. You know what I mean?
you
So
catch that.
I keep my little 108.
Yeah.
And call
He
it
came a long way for
yeah.
the 108 though.
Yeah.
He came a long way for that.
So what do you think about the next pick? We got the first 6. By the way, that was a heck of a deal that that Rick got with Harden.
Oh yeah.
Even though you can make an argument for top 6,
yeah.
for Harden to go 6 is like a really
the
good
Jedi
deal.
work. The Jedi work. A lot of Jedi was about Harden. You know, him having a bad year, being disgruntled, which is true.
All of that's true.
So he's gonna turn around. He's gonna finish top 5. We know that.
It's still hard.
Yeah, it's still hard. Bro.
Yeah. You know what? Here's the thing with Harden this year. He's gonna come out. I think he's gonna come out and be Harden who he is. But his conditioning hurts him later. He starts getting less accurate later.
Yeah. Second half of the season.
Yeah. He starts getting sloppy.
Yeah.
Because he's getting tired. You know, Harden has tried to work on his body a lot, and definitely during the COVID break, he worked on his body. But Harden's conditioning, being in the clubs, eating those wings, being around women, like all that stuff does, it hurts you in the end. And staying up late, not going to sleep. At the end of the season, that's when you start seeing Harden. Because at the beginning of the season, he was like 47%.
Right.
Like he was shooting, hit 50-point games, 50, 60, and then at the end of the season when I had him, he was still hitting 35.
Started struggling a little bit, though.
But it was like 39, 40%.
I think it's because Russ came along.
You know,
Russ started.
That's right, Russ started.
So they never was both at the same level. So
You're
Russ came along, it was like he kind of deferred a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
You know,
he
did.
It
kind of messed him up a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but with Harden, man, I mean, my only concern with Harden is this. Ever since he's been fantasy relevant, he's played under Mark D'Antoni. So if he gets traded, we don't know how he's going to produce in another system. He could be a damn Warriors type player. We don't know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we know he's going to get buckets and step out threes and free throws.
Yeah.
We don't really know his true value outside of D'Antoni.
Nope, we don't.
So that's kind of a question mark there. But like I say, he's still Harden.
But I tell you what, he'll probably still carry you in threes and free throws made and all. And those categories are so golden.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure if there's anybody in league history who's been able to get to the line and knows how to get to the line better than James Harden. You know, he's just historically good. Yeah. And that alone keeps him top 5, top 6.
13 a game.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
And then he makes 11.
He makes 11, yeah.
It's like shooting
So he guaranteed 11 free throws.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean, what can you do with that? You know?
Yeah.
If you're behind him, you ain't gonna catch it.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, you gotta foul.
Yep. Let me see. What do you think of I think Kenny Mama made a good pick with Dame.
You knew where he was going with that.
Yeah, he was going with Dame without a doubt.
That's not surprising.
Yes, absolutely.
Good pick though.
And then KD went to Ant.
I thought that was kind of a jump.
Yeah.
But
Why do you think it's KD and he's looked good?
He looked good. He looks healthy.
He's looked good.
We don't know how they're going to manage him. You know?
Right.
We don't know whether he's going to play back to backs, what they're going to do with his minutes. We don't know that. But like I said, this KD, I was going to grab him at 11, to be honest with you. So, picking him 3 spots to hit 11 is not too bad.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It was a good position. Yeah. And honestly, this is what I know about Ant. Ant is going with the people that he knows and who's been a ride or die since he played last. So he grabs Braun.
Nostalgia.
He grabs KD. He knows those guys are solid workhorses.
Yeah.
And he knows them for a fact and what they can do. And I do admire that about him. Ant goes for what he knows. He doesn't reach.
That's right.
He doesn't do anything. He's like, I'm going to go for the guy that they may undervalue maybe because of injury, but this guy, if he's healthy, he's the guy.
Yeah.
So he tends to do that. That's what I'm noticing about him. He's a traditional guy.
Yeah, he should have got capped though. He should have got capped. I'm sorry, man. He should have got capped, bro. Yes. But hopefully KD works out. He looks good. One thing I do like about KD, despite his injury, is that he scores so easy.
Yes.
Some players who are injury prone, they got to do a lot to score. So it's a little bit more taxing on their body. Yes. But because it's so easy for KD to score, I think he'd be fine. KD, he has excellent footwork. Mm-hmm. For a 7-foot player, we've never seen anybody like him. He can walk down half court and just pull a 3 and that's it, bro. Buttery smooth. Don't have to do all the dribbling. Yes. He's buttery smooth. Can shoot off both legs. Yeah. I mean, this guy shoot floaters, post up, take it to the basket, and then makes his free throws when he gets to the line at about an 85, 86% clip. He is, man. He's a guy that you can actually build a team around. Yeah. The only thing I see dropping off with him is his blocks. I think he'd be a little bit less aggressive on defense. You know what? Honestly, I respect that. He coming off an injury. There you go. Save yourself a little bit. You can. He has to. Yeah. And look, man, Curry does the same thing. Like Stephen Curry has done that. He relented on defense, and I'm not saying he was like a defensive stopper before. Right. But KD was a baller on defense, though. Yeah, he was. He was like a block and no mistake. But you know, you could tell that they told Curry whenever he was having those ankle troubles and he finally got broke through. It was like, hey man, just stay in front of him. Exactly. Don't reach. Don't twist. Yeah. Stay in front of your man. Stay low. That's good. That's good advice to give. It is. You know? It is. And speaking of Curry went 10. Mm-hmm.
And I think Mongo's with Trae Young. I think that's a good spot for him too, especially after the season he had.
I want to Trae really bad. I think he wasn't gonna fall to me.
Yeah,
so
man.
That's a good pick, Eric. I want him.
What do you think about Trae this year, though? Do you think Trae's actually gonna fall off a little? I don't think he's gonna fall off.
I don't think he's gonna fall off. I don't think he's gonna have as great as the year he did last year.
He got a lot of
last year. He was forced to do a lot of
stuff.
He had to. They had nobody. They had Collins who was out. I think that's the only player they had that was relevant was Collins. Yeah, the whole team was trash. They didn't have a center. They didn't have a power forward.
He had the
Cam Reddish, who was trash. They had Kevin Huerter. They had nobody. His usage was through the roof, and that's why now I'm thinking about it. Rich wanted to trade him because his whole theory was that his usage was too high. So he's afraid he's going to get hurt.
He did say that.
Right.
He said
so he's afraid he's going to get hurt.
Yes.
Which kind of makes sense. He was doing everything, but he proved Rich wrong. He's a tough kid. I think he rolled his ankle like one time, missed like 4 or 5 games, but his usage was high. So this year, I don't see 30 and 9.
No, I don't see that.
39. I see maybe 25, 26 and 8.5, maybe 10 and 6.
Honestly, I think I'll see 26
26 about 10, yeah.
26 10, 23 11. It's gonna taper off in points, but I think because he has more, he's got Gallinari setting up for 3. He's got Bogdanovich setting up for 3.
Yeah.
You know, he's got those guys, Clint Capella.
And they got a backup point guard. They didn't have a backup point guard last year, so he's playing 40 minutes.
And not to mention a point guard who can teach him more things too.
Correct.
Because Rondo is a teacher. Honestly, I've always said this about Rondo. Rondo's gonna, if he coaches, he's gonna be a good coach.
Yeah.
I feel like he has that ability to,
and
I think he's gonna coach Trae and to be able to see the floor a little more, to take his time and stop depending on himself.
Yeah.
You know.
So his number's gonna drop a little bit, but he's still solid first round.
He is, without a doubt. You know what, man? At 10,
this surprised me a little bit.
Why did it surprise you?
To me, Curry hasn't looked the same without Clay. He just hasn't. I think Clay really, takes a lot of pressure off of him and really just causes a diversion.
Yep.
But now teams know, like, let's just focus on Curry. Let's run him off. Let's chase him. Let's follow him around. You can't follow him around when you got Clay because you follow him, you leave Clay.
True.
So teams wasn't doing that. They would just say, if he beats you, he beats you. And now it's like, follow this dude. We'll live with Uber shooting. We'll live with Wiggins shooting.
Yeah.
So I don't see him averaging 30 like he did when he had Clay.
Yeah.
Plus he came back, from an injury, which I don't think is gonna be a problem. But I just don't think he's the same dangerous player without Clay. That's in my opinion.
I think Curry's gonna be a slower starter, not a slow start, but it's gonna take him a while to get used to not having Clay.
Absolutely.
And
playing. We saw that last year.
Yeah. And last year was a really big struggle because. And then he broke his hand. It was a fluke accident.
And he came back and injured himself again.
Yeah, it was just a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah, and I think it may be a slower start, but I still think Curry gets 26 a game, 5 threes.
Maybe 5 or 6.
He's gonna flirt with 50, 40, 90.
Yeah.
And if not, get it.
Yeah.
And he's still gonna be that guy. But I think it might be in the 27 range. And here's the thing for me. There's a difference between a 26 a game player and a 31, 32 game player.
Absolutely.
And I think he'll be that 26, 27 game player. Yeah.
26.
I think, but as far as the threes, we all know Nell's going to take off in that category, and Curry's going to be the reason why.
Yeah. He should have got capped too, though.
Honestly, man. Look,
he should have got capped.
But here's the thing. Maybe Nell, if I'm wrong, tell me. I think this is what he was thinking though. I think he thought to himself, not only who do I want, which was Curry the entire time, but who do I want Mike to not have?
Yeah.
I think that actually, and then when Cat landed in his lap, it was like, and he was like,
I can't let Mike get carried.
Because you kept telling him, don't let me have Curry.
Correct.
Don't let me have Curry.
Correct. I was gonna get him.
And I think that little Jedi thing, that also had an effect.
Yeah.
And honestly, they knew, don't let him have Curry. And I think he was going to pick Curry anyway. He had to ask himself that question: do I rather him have Cat or rather him have Curry? And he was like, he can take Cat. I'm going.
And if I was somebody do the same thing.
Yeah, he had to evaluate.
Absolutely.
When you see something like that drop.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my question though. At pick 11, why didn't you take Cat? Mike. You are the one I still can't believe.
I know.
You know?
No, Cat fell to me in some mocks. I told you guys that.
Yep.
And I still pass on him. I just feel like I don't think he's the same emotionally I don't know if he cares about the game in basketball the same way he did prior to 2020. And that makes me nervous as an owner. I gotta see how he responds to this because he's not really a tough guy. We saw how it happened with Jimmy and
and Joel Embiid.
So it's like he's not really a tough guy. Can he handle all this? And not only that, I looked at how Minnesota started drafting these players, and they got all these wing players. They got Beasley, they gave him all this money. They drafted Edwards, they brought in Rubio. Like, you're not really building around Cat. You're building to take the ball out of his hands, actually. Those guys are shooters.
Yep.
So I'm like, what are you really doing with this guy? Are you preparing to move him, or like really, what are you doing? So all those things just kind of made me a little nervous about taking him at 10.
Look, man.
So I'm not saying he's gonna have a bad year. I think he's gonna have a good year. I draft players who I feel comfortable with.
Yes.
And I wasn't comfortable drafting Cat at 10.
In my mind, when he fell to 11, I was like,
you gotta take him
I cannot believe you guys are gonna let him have Cat and Jason Tatum. I was like, I knew he's gonna pick Tatum, and I made because of where you were and the way people were positioned, I was like, he's gonna take Tatum. I said he's gonna take Tatum with 14, and I was like, they let him have Cat and Tatum, and I was screaming at the phone and I was like, what are you doing?
Lucky for them, that wasn't part of my plan. My plan was I'm getting a guard with my first pick. So I was gonna get Curry. If Curry failed, I was gonna get Trey. If Trey failed, I was gonna get Russ up until a couple of days before the draft, and I said I'm gonna get Booker. I'm gonna get one of those players with my first pick. Because if I would have got Cat, I was afraid that you was gonna take Booker and Russ.
You know what, man? Here's my draft strategy, which leaves me. Let me say this about Cat. When Cat falls that much, and Cat just said, right in my lap, I knew that I wanted to take him, but at the same time, I hesitated. And you hesitate. It's like the game hot potato as a kid.
Yeah.
Eventually, as kids, you pass it so much, you think the potato is hot. So you're trying to get it out of your hand as much as possible. And I think that's what happened with Cat. People were more like, I don't know, and they started questioning it more and more. And when he got to me, I was like, okay, is he hurt? Is he this? I know he's mentally going through something because of COVID.
But he ain't that bad.
Yeah, and I'm like, what is this? Like, I don't know. I'm like, help me find the meaning to this. Like, I didn't know, And at that point, I was like, you gotta calm down and take Cat. Because it's Cat.
Yeah. Plus you have back-to-back picks. So you gotta take at least one of them.
Yes.
I was gonna take my 14 if you left me there.
The plan was, I was gonna take Cat, and because of where I was gonna take Embiid. I was gonna take Cat I was gonna take Russ and Embiid.
So
that was my tactic. I was like, from what I studied, because I had picked 12 and 13 and 36, once you get and this was like thinking that people were actually gonna draft the way that I thought they did.
Yeah.
But at that point I thought, if I don't pick a point guard and a center, those are the two positions that fall so much. By pick 40. So I was like, I gotta take a good point guard, and by that time I knew Booker might be gone, Trae Young would be gone, Dame would be gone, and Curry. I'm like, Russ is really the only other one that I kind of trust. So I thought it was going to be, Russ and Embiid move on. I would take a little rib for Embiid maybe because I drafted him so early, but we all know Embiid's a top 5 player when he's a top 6, top 7 player when he's on the floor.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, I'm willing to take that risk.
Gotcha.
But then when Cat fell, I was like,
that's your Embiid. Help him.
Right.
So
I helped Embiid.
So
I said, all right, well,
at least they
got
got
kicked.
So I would have messed you up then, because I was going to get Russ at 11.
Right.
So I would have messed you up.
You would have messed me up.
Okay. So you would have probably got Booker then.
I would have probably ended up with Booker and Embiid. Because at that point, there was no other point guard that I felt that was worthy of, and that was worthy of an early pick. And in retrospect, we left Chris Paul in the 5th round. What is wrong with you people?
I think that's justifiable. His ankle's already messing up all the way.
Okay.
All right. I ain't worried about it. But now you make me feel better. And that's what I told Rob. I said, man, he was like, why'd you pass up Cat? I was like, I was afraid I was afraid Dave was going to get Booker.
Yep.
And I don't want to be stuck with Russ and Tatum, which I would have been stuck with because you would have got him.
Yep.
So that makes you feel better about my player now. Because I don't want those 2 players.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I totally get it.
That's a disaster.
Honestly, they could build a home.
They could build a home on any
homes.
Homes, bro. Nah, I said not doing that. Let me go with my guy. Let me stick with Booker. And if he takes Cat, Russ, I got Tatum waiting for me.
I ended up going Cat, Russ, and I was like, you know what? On the back end, I said, Mike, it would make sense if he did get Embiid or a big man. I was like,
I thought about getting big.
Honestly, I knew you were going to get Tatum. I thought it was going to be Tatum on the back end, on the back swing. Because I was like, I don't want Tatum. And you knew that I didn't want Tatum.
I did.
You knew. Like, I was like, because we talked about it. I was
we did.
I ain't getting
What's
Tatum.
funny is, at the time we talked about it, I didn't want him.
What made you change your mind?
I did a couple of mocks. And I realized drafting him at 14 was easier to build around. I was going to get Kawhi. But I said, he's only has one position. It's COVID. And if you look at my team once we get into it, you notice that 90% of my team has dual positions. 90%. So my team is probably the most versatile in the entire draft. So I was like, let me get Tatum because he fits better.
He's small forward, power forward.
He's small forward, power forward. And then I got Booker, who's point guard, shooting guard. So I got 4 positions off 2 picks.
And also, you banking on the fact that Chris Paul won't miss time. So
I certainly was doing that.
Who's gonna have the ball when Paul?
Correct. So I was like, that's a safe pick. I can't go wrong with that.
Yep.
So then they had a similar strategy last year when I took Bill at 11.
Okay.
This year I'm just taking Booker.
Yep.
Now the difference between last year and this year, last year I took a big man, which I normally do.
Yep.
But I figured I'd get a better big man, and with my 3rd pick, which didn't go according to plans, by the way, because centers was gone.
Honestly,
centers was gone.
I can tell you why, and when we start getting to those picks, I'll tell you why.
Okay, all right.
So we got our first round, and we already discussed our second round, all right? So now we're on, with me, came around the swing, you got Tatum, and then did you expect Nelson to get Bam?
I did.
I knew Bam was going to go.
He mentioned it, I was like, it's Jedi, but that's actually a good pick for Nelson.
It is.
So I was like, he's not Jedi, he's going to take
it.
It. And I think if I would have took Bam, he was going to take Tatum. So he'd have got one of those guys.
Yep.
So that's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a really good pick. I think so too. And then then you had Eric. Eric went with Drummond.
Yeah, he got my team from last year.
Okay. Hey, you opened it up. That's what I was gonna say.
He started it. Hey.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I said I studied Rob's team last year. So he studied my team. No parts to you, but you got to manage it though.
Right.
You got to manage it.
That was the thing that I was about to say as to why you didn't get a center. The reason why you didn't get a center is because Eric is a copier.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. I kind of mean it in a funny way. But at the same time, he is. Like, he's that guy that's like, okay, what did this guy do?
Yeah,
I'm going to take him.
I like that. I think that's a sign of
respect. Yeah, he does that. And he saw you run away with the competition. So he got the 2 players.
early.
Domantas Sabonis and Andre Drummond.
And he grabbed Trey. So he's good.
I told him, but here's the thing. I told him in a separate chat. Yeah. I said, look, man, you got that team. I said, but you're going to have to manage, man. You're going to know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
That's right.
I said, to be honest.
And know what to sell for. You can't be selling high.
Correct.
You can't be trying to overcharge for these players. You got to know when it's a fair value. That takes skill.
That's the one thing that Eric is getting, but he hasn't gotten. He likes to overcharge.
He has overcharge.
Right. So you going to hold on to Drummond or hold,
Because I talked about, I took some losses last year, my trades, with the Curry trade.
You took L's.
That was an L at first, but it turned out
correct
on the back end.
Yes.
So you got to learn that as an owner too.
Yep.
You can't just win every single time out the gate.
Honestly, I'm still learning that too. I'm armchair quarterbacking, but at the same time, that's something I'm still learning myself and how to manage.
Yeah, it's a skill.
And then honestly, that didn't surprise me. Ain't going with Ben Simmons. He had him last year.
He did, but I didn't like that pick.
Honestly,
he should have got a deal.
I didn't either.
He should have got a deal.
But
he should have. But he wanted the point guard. Like we talked about, point guards are going to be going by the time he got back around. But he should have got a deal though. That'd made it harder for Rob at 18, in my opinion.
Yes. I'm just not.
That's what I wanted.
I'm just not high on Ben Simmons.
You shouldn't be.
I never have been. I never will be. I always feel like he's third round. Third. Yeah. I've never felt like I could grab him, go grab him.
He hasn't been this relevant in probably 2 or 3 years.
Correct.
I think the year when Embiid was hurt, he had a monster year. He was getting triple doubles.
Yes.
But they don't play well together.
Do you think this year changes with Doc? I feel like he could take a step forward.
He can,
and be a better player this year.
He can, but I don't think he's 17 though.
No. I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, he's not 17.
But here's the one thing that he has to work on. His threes, if you're going to shoot them, make them. And his free throws,
yeah. See, he has too many flaws to take this high. Some players got a flaw, but what they do it so well, it overshadows that. Like free. Can't shoot no free throws at all. But it overshadows that.
Correct.
With so many other things. You look at Ben, it's like, what do you overshadow your lack of shooting and the lack of free throw shooting? This assist, points ain't really that high. We average about 15 points a game.
Right.
Your double-doubles isn't that solid anymore. Like, what do you do to overshadow your free throw percentage? No, I'm good.
And I can still tell when he takes jump shots, bro. Like if it's a 3 or if it's a 2, just a mid-range jumper, he still doubts himself.
Yeah, he does.
I still see it. His mechanics are tight. I saw it the other night. He took a 3 and he missed it and clanked off the front of the ring.
Yeah.
His mechanics are still getting tight. It's in his mind.
He's not confident.
It's in his mind.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like with a player, especially taking a player at 17 in the draft.
He should not go before Embiid.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
He should not go before Embiid.
30 people should not go before Embiid, bro.
No.
What is
That's crazy.
What is that?
That is crazy.
And then of course, Rob had Bradley Beal.
Yeah, good pick.
Yeah, he is, of course. That's a great second round pick.
Great pick.
He gonna have a great year.
Yep.
Russ is not gonna play back to back, so who's gonna control the offense? Beal. So Beal technically is gonna be what he was last year, especially. And I already did the calculations, and I know this for a fact. Russ, because they released first half and second half of seasons, and Russ in his first half of the season, he's gonna miss 7 games. So those 7 games, you can see Beal having 36 and 6 at least.
Easy.
Yep, easy.
He's the ball.
So we already know that's gonna happen. But he does have more around him, like what's his name, Abija, and like that guy he can shoot.
I like Rui.
Rui Hachimura.
He's better.
Yeah, he's got players around him, and also Thomas Bryant is healthier too. So that might lead to more assists.
He's looking good. I like Thomas Bryant.
Yeah, he's looking good. He ain't afraid to pull the 3 either.
He's not. I noticed that. Like, where'd he come from? He shoot like 3 or 4 games.
Yes, sir.
It's okay.
He pulled up quick.
Yeah.
It surprised me the other night.
Yeah. He must have working out with batons.
Yeah, that's what that is. He's like, hey, Dave, Dallas, let me play.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, man, he pulls up quick. So I do like him as a late draft pick.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, this is the one that really surprised me. It didn't surprise me because it's Rick, but he's always been high on him. But Zion at 19.
Yeah, I knew it was going that way. It was either him or Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going one of those 2 players at 19. So. Yeah.
There's a reason why I say that, and I'll get to it when we get to about the 4th round.
Okay.
There's a reason why I say if Rick didn't get Zion, like I'm not lying, his team. I'll go into it right now. In the 4th round, he could have had Harden, he could have had Embiid, Kawhi, and Chris Paul in the 4 rounds.
4 picks, possibly.
He could have had him.
Yeah.
Chris Paul went in the 5th, and then he would have reached for Kawhi, or could have got Kawhi in the 2nd.
No,
and then he could have got Embiid in the 3rd.
That's right, because he picked the 4 round. That's right.
Correct.
That's right.
Like he could have had those 4.
I think that's the biggest shame of this whole draft, in my opinion, is Kawhi not going in the first 2 rounds.
Kawhi going
Embiid
in
is
the
a
3rd.
different story. The guys should be in the first 2 rounds.
3rd round was deep,
that's
but Kawhi, there's no way. I don't care what all the maintenance games he had.
He
should
still
never
finished
go
number
3rd.
2 in this position last year.
Correct.
Missing all those games. Like really? Nah, that's somebody messed up.
In a world where, and look at this, at 23, who they pick at 23? In this world, we pick Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over Kawhi.
Yeah, they picked Ingram.
Siakam over Kawhi.
I think Raheem messed up on that one.
You know, it's just
because you already had Braun. So why would you take Ingram back-to-back small forwards?
Right.
2 picks.
Correct.
Unless you're gonna run LeBron at the 4.
And you can run Braun at the 1 too.
You don't have it. You don't have it yet.
So
You don't have a point guard spot.
You don't have it.
That's
Oh,
it.
you know, he'll
Gotta play
probably
into it. Right.
Yeah.
He'll get it eventually, but still.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
it's like
Kawhi should have been a second small forward.
I love Raheem to death, but I probably wouldn't have picked B out there. But here's the thing: I don't know if he would have swung back to Raheem on the other side too, and I think that might have been why he chose him so early.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he would have swung back.
I think he should have went big.
Yeah, I feel
with LeBron, you gotta go big. Because he does everything from LeBron perspective. Go big. You should gotta be.
Truth.
Yeah.
Let me see. Kev got Kyrie Irving here.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Good
He got Butler. Do it all guy.
Good pick.
Yep. And then Jeff got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Trash.
Yeah.
That's trash.
Yeah, I think so.
He should have got John.
Love Jeff to death.
He should have got John Morant. He should have.
John Morant was still out there with him.
Yeah. He fell to the 3rd round. Yeah, got him. This should have been.
Shai Gilgeous went before John.
Yeah, exactly.
He sure did. I didn't see John's name.
Bro. Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, I didn't like that pick at all, Jeff. I'm sorry. Hope it works out for you. But
Yeah,
I think
man.
it will.
Hey,
You
man.
gotta think. This is another thing I learned about fantasy. Why did Shai Gilgeous have such a good season last year? Because he had Chris Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Chris Paul's gone. Now everybody focusing on you.
Yeah.
it's not gonna be as easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
So that percentage is 43 last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be about 40, maybe 39 this year because you gotta do more. Your team is trash. You don't have Gallo.
You getting keyed in on.
You getting keyed in on. So he's gonna struggle this year. So I don't like that pick.
I think
he's
so.
having a good year, but not 23.
Honestly, with his stats last year, I still felt like he was more of a fourth rounder. That's how I felt about him.
Even this year coming in?
This year coming in. Even with the year he had last year.
Yeah, he's not top 25.
And for me, the reason why is because he was a point guard, but he scored, but he didn't get enough assists from me.
No, he only has about 4.5 assists.
Correct.
That's not.
Like I can't put my starting point guard getting 4.5 rebounds. 4.5 assists a game.
No, I'll take Zach LaVine over him. No.
Facts. Because Zach LaVine, from a shoot guard perspective, he drops 5 dimes a game.
Exactly.
So it's like, okay,
And he's averaging, 25, 30 sometimes?
When he was,
threes?
Bro, when I saw Gilgeous Alexander go at 23, I was like, LaVine ain't going to be there when I get around. I thought, LaVine, did I say LaVine?
You said,
Yeah, LaVine ain't going to be there when I got around. That's who I want. And I was like, if they take Gilgeous now, I'm like, he ain't going to be there.
Yeah.
He ain't going to be there.
Yeah, that's a bad pick, though. Sorry about that one.
Yeah, man.
A lot of good names out there to take, a shot at early, bro.
What do you think about him coming off the loop? With Siakam?
I thought this was horrible for him.
I
mean, this is probably the most miscalculated picks I've seen because you got Luka first, and you take somebody like Siakam at 24, and you got guys out there like Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid,
bro, look at the third round.
That third round.
Look at the third round.
Bro. Loaded.
Third was loaded.
Like,
honestly, you could pick. Honestly, that'll be a team that's mocked.
That's like
out of these picks right here. If you had these picks right here, you would go to the top. You would go to. I'm not sure if you win, but you would go to the top.
You would. And to take Siakam, I'd take Sabonis over Siakam, man. I really would.
Honestly, man.
If you want to power forward that bad, take Sabonis.
Yes.
He's solid.
Sabonis, man.
So he took Siakam, and then he took Rudy. I didn't like those 2 picks. I don't like it at all. I think it's gonna come back to hurt him.
Yeah, I think so too. I didn't really enjoy Siakam's game last year. I didn't, and I think he spent some time hurt last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't really enjoy his game.
No.
I'm not a Pascal Siakam fan. You know how you say the trust thing?
Mm-hmm.
I need my power forward if I'm gonna get a true one to be able to get 15 and 10, to get a block and a steal. And Siakam will get that sometimes. Just like I don't want a point guard that averages 4.5 assists a game, I don't want a power forward that averages 6 rebounds a game.
I'm the same way. That's who he is.
Yeah,
that's exactly
who he is. He's going to live in that area. He's going to get you 23 a game,
but
21,
7 rebounds.
But just 7 rebounds.
You can get that anywhere.
Like, I'd rather have a 15-10, 18-11 than the 20 and 7.
Correct.
I can't live with that. I can get that from a shooting guard.
And this thing, he had Luka the first pick. If we'd have got Paul George or Kawhi with the second pick, and then follow that back over to Embiid, we would have Luka, Kawhi, or George and Embiid as his 3. All 3 would really have no weaknesses for the most part.
I know.
That's a monster team right there.
I know. That's
a monster team.
This is the one year I thought to myself, they better be glad I didn't have a middle pick. Like a 6,
middle pick was
5
the
or
best,
6. Middle pick was the best pick in the draft. It's usually, to me, the bottom of the snake.
Usually. This year, it was bad.
Oh man, they better be glad I didn't have no 6 or 7 pick.
That third round was loaded.
It was loaded, man. I mean, you can work your way down. I'll take any of these guys.
Yeah.
Any
of these guys could have been second round. Any of them.
These should have been second round.
They should have, for the most part.
This is
second round players. Yeah, I totally agree. Vucevic, he about second round.
Yes, Vucevic, and he's balling right now. Have you seen what he's putting up now?
Yeah, he's balling.
He just put up 20 and 12 in like 27 minutes.
Yeah.
He is killing in the preseason.
To me, Sabonis second round. I don't know why.
Sabonis second round. He's second round.
He got 26. He got 26 and 13 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
In 26 minutes.
Yes. Sabonis.
TJ Warren's out. He's gonna ball.
Do you know why you get Sabonis? I like picking players based on where they live. He lives in the paint.
Yes.
He doesn't go outside from it. He doesn't shoot threes. He's there to mop up, get an offensive rebound, and put it back in the basket.
High percentage, high rebounds.
That's it. And then he dishes out and gets like 5 or 6 assists a night.
Yeah.
His game is not. He is to me a Nikola Jokic light. He is that.
He is a baby version of it.
He's a baby version of it. because he gets that 5 assists. Now Jokic is 20, 11, and 7.
7-6,
You know,
but he gets more rebounds than Jokic. He's in the 13 category.
Right. But who wouldn't take 16, 13, and 6 in the third round?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is some good numbers for the third round.
He fell to me in some mock drafts. They didn't even take him because he's not gonna fall.
It wasn't realistic.
Yeah, exactly. He's not gonna fall to 36.
No. I was like, who am I gonna pick?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what stopped me, man? Here's the thing. To me, the bottom of the third, I felt like I had a grip on. I said, here's the thing. If Sabonis goes to anybody, if he falls, he's gonna end up going to Mike. I said, Mike's gonna take him.
Once he fell to 33, I got excited.
Right.
I said, he might actually fall.
He might fall.
Eric grabbed him.
Here's the thing. I knew Eric would grab him. I was like, Eric's a copier.
Yeah,
he's gonna take
the
Domantas Sabonis. Did he try to get him from you last year? I feel like he tried to get him a lot last year.
He did.
Yep. He was like,
he does his trash though, so he ain't a shot.
Right. He's like, I'm getting everybody I wanted last year. And I'm gonna hold him like this.
Yeah, he got him. More power to him.
Hey, good pick, man.
Yeah.
And then this right here just blew my mind, man. Before you even get to Eric and get to Vucevic from, with Ant. Embiid went at 31.
That's the fantasy crime. Somebody needs to be in jail for that. Somebody.
Let me go over some of the people that went before Joel Embiid. Look, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Pascal Siakam, Brandon Ingram, Rudy Gobert, DeAndre Ayton should go before him either. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Kyrie, he injury prone.
Kyrie.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That is a travesty.
That's terrible.
Like that. That's to me, like Rob was like, yo, you got to steal with Cat. I was like, no. You got to steal with Embiid.
That's the first rounder.
A first rounder in the third.
The third one, yeah.
In the middle of the third.
Yeah.
Not around the curve.
Not the top of the third.
Not the top of the third.
Yeah,
the middle of the 30 people passed on him.
That's crazy.
But here's the thing, me and you didn't get a chance to pass on him.
No, I was taking him.
I was grabbing
I was taking him. I need to send it too. That's why I got Collins.
Yeah,
I need to send it.
Y'all can beat Ray Charles all you want to see that name dropping. I'm taking that dude.
And if you had Cat, you probably still would have taken
him. Trust and believe.
Exactly.
Trust and believe I was going to take him. Yeah. I was like, if y'all going to be crazy, I'm going to go ahead and snatch him up.
That's terrible.
But he actually went to Rob. And I was like, Rob, I mean, honestly, if Embiid plays 30 games and gets hurt for the rest of the season, that's still worth the third round.
Yeah.
It's still worth the third.
That's 26-12.
Yes. 26, bro.
2 blocks.
26-12. 2 blocks. 80% from the line. And people forget, Embiid is one of the best centers to get to the line. Mm-hmm. He gets to the line 9 times a game. And he makes 7.5 of them.
Yeah, he's 80%.
He's 80% from the line, 50% from the field. Well, about 47, 48. So around 50. And he gets you a steal and 2 blocks a game. When he's healthy, that's what he gives you. That's his floor. That's his floor. And now he's on a team that's going to emphasize him more. And guess what they did this season that people aren't thinking about? They moved Al Horford. They moved Horford.
They got Howard.
Open it up for him.
Yeah.
So now he has a ring
last year. They did something good.
Yes.
That was terrible.
They opened up the spacing for him, not only to score, but to also get assists. So he might have an uptick in assists. Yeah. They moved Horford. People didn't even think about that.
DeAndre Ayton over him. Yeah. That's terrible. That's terrible. That third round was a mess. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
they got this one wrong.
Yeah. And then you ended up with John. I was like, honestly, if you didn't get DeMontis, you were going to get John Collins, and I knew that.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's going to get him.
One of them.
Yeah.
One of them.
For real.
I wanted Nurkic, but I ain't expecting him to go that high.
Nurkic was probably the reach in the third. Everybody else is justified, and actually everybody else is like, that's way too low.
Yeah.
Way too low.
Yeah.
So and then I finished out with Zach Levine.
That was a good pick.
Here's where I messed up.
Yeah, you did.
I panicked.
Yeah.
I should have taken Middleton.
Yes.
I took Tobias.
Absolutely.
I should have taken
Absolutely took Middleton.
I messed up. That was the one thing that I messed up in the draft.
I was going to take him.
Man, I was like,
I was going between him and Holiday.
I was like, Harris.
You got Middleton.
I was like, you know what, man? I should have went Middleton. I can live with Tobias.
You can.
He's just a boring player.
I was going to say, he don't do much.
He's so boring.
19-7, good percentage.
This is what he does.
Boring. Yeah, that's it. He's not exciting. Like he don't have those explosive games.
No, he doesn't.
He's going to get you 25. That's the most.
19, 19, 19, 18, 19, 20, 19, 18. Oh,
that's it. I mean, it's consistent. Like I said, you take it.
I'll take it.
But that's it. Middleton can get
Middleton
can
hit
get triple double.
6-3.
He gets 6 threes. Goes to the line.
That's where I messed up.
I can get those explosive games.
I got tunnel vision because I was like, Tobias Harris is still left up here.
Yeah, he's a boring guy.
Yeah.
He's just boring.
He's boring. Yeah. He is boring. Yeah. I hate watching him sometimes.
Yeah, I do.
Because you know what he does? Here's the thing. I've been watching him during the preseason because I'm like, well, I got to deal with him now.
Yeah.
So I'll look at the run and he'll run to the corner for a three.
Yeah.
Like this.
That's it. That's
all he does.
Yeah. He get no assists.
So
just 3.
He'll get you 7 or 8 rebounds, which is good for a small forward. I'm not complaining.
Percentages is good.
But he's just like not the guy that's like, ooh, let me see what he's doing.
Yeah.
I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
19, 6, maybe close to a steal, a half a block a game. But he won't hurt you. He'll shoot like 50% from the field.
He's not gonna hurt you.
And he'll shoot
he's not
80% from the line. He's just boring.
Yeah, not special.
He's like
pass on him.
Yeah. So that was my mistake right there. I should have took Middleton.
Yeah.
But then you took Drew because Drew was still on the board.
Yep, Drew's good. Solid. Steals, assists, percentage is good.
Point guard, shooting guard.
Point guard, shooting guard, dual position.
He was still on the board.
Yep. He got a good year, by the way.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was off the board. Yeah. And Drew Holiday was still on the board. Let me make that clear.
Yeah.
All right. Drew Holiday, and then Nelson went DeMar DeRozan. But here's the thing: he can live with DeMar.
That's a good pick for him. You don't need threes for him,
right? Because everybody shoots 4.5 threes on his team.
Yeah, he can hide him.
Yeah, he can hide DeMar. DeMar's perfect for his team. Yeah. That was a perfect.
That's why we got it so fast.
Yeah.
We got him real quick. See, Pop was going to we got him quick.
Correct.
So it's like, all right.
You know with DeMar, you're gonna get 0.3 threes, but you will get 50% shoot, 51%. You get your 25 and 5, and you'll get 80% from the line.
He goes to the line pretty often.
So he does. He goes to the line about 5 or 6 times a game, which is pretty good for a shooting guard, like really good.
Yeah, I like that.
And he shoots mid range. He'll take it to the basket. He's very smart with his shots.
Yeah, he's not gonna force a bunch of bad shots.
He's not gonna do it.
That's a safe pick.
That's a great pick.
That's a good pick.
It's a good pick, especially in the 4th round.
Yeah.
In that 4th round.
Yeah. In the 4th.
So you got Jamal. How do you feel about Jamal Murray?
I don't like him.
I don't like Jamal Murray.
I'm sorry. I would never draft him high, ever.
I don't like Jamal Murray.
I don't know what he is.
I don't know.
You're a point guard, you're a shooting guard, your numbers are fantastic, you're a 24-4 guy. Nothing special about him. He's like a guard version of Tobias Harris.
He is boring.
He's just boring.
He's boring.
You know, he's not Bubba Murray. Don't expect that, Eric. Don't expect 40 points out of this.
That's all I was about to say. So I see him going. This is me, and maybe I'm being unfair. I see him hovering around 18 a game. That's where I see him.
He may hit 20 this year. He may.
Yeah, I see him hovering around that, and I don't mean to be mean. That's the Jamal Murray we've always had.
Yeah.
He'll hit 30, but then the next game he'll hit 15.
15, yeah.
That's just him.
Yeah.
I didn't trust him. Hey, Eric, that's one player I probably won't try to get from you, Eric.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I tried to trade him too. I said, no, I don't want him. I'm good.
He already tried to trade him.
Yeah, you put him in the deal already. Nah, bro. Because you already know.
He already know.
You already know. Nah, I'm good.
He already know. Let me see. Chris Middleton.
Good
that was
pick.
a great
Good
pick.
pick.
Great pick.
Great pick.
And I tried to get him from Ant, and Ant was like, I'll send him Chris Middleton for Tobias Harris. Ant was like, get that out of here, man.
Yeah.
I was just testing. I was testing the water.
Yeah.
And he just like rejected. It was like within 30 seconds. He was like, X. I'm going to try though. Let me see. Clint Capella with Henny Mama.
Yeah, I thought about taking Clint with my 35th pick over Collins. But I don't trust his health, man. That Q's is already flaring up.
Is it?
Yeah, it was. A couple preseason games. Yeah. So I was like, nah, I'm messing with it.
But when he's on, if he gets on the floor,
boards.
2020.
Boards.
Like what?
Boards.
13-20.
What was playing with Russ
He's
Barnes?
13-20.
I don't know about that. Maybe about 14, 15
yeah.
years again.
13-20.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he gonna shoot 56% from the line.
Yeah. But he don't shoot a lot though.
Right.
He shoot about 2.5.
He'll get there, 2.5, 3. Yeah.
That's not too
so
bad.
I can take that.
They're not gonna kill you there.
He won't kill you. He'll get you your 13 points, 20 boards, and then he'll get you your 2 blocks. He'll get 2 blocks.
Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah, Capella, when he's on the floor, he's healthy. Yeah, that's a great pick.
But he's gonna move him. He got Embiid. He'll need him.
Yeah, it's like
I've seen him deal, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
His services.
Him and Capella and Embiid, like he got one good leg from both centers.
Exactly.
So,
hey, if that's not the season out, he's gonna crush the rebounds and double doubles early. Him and Eric gonna be right there rebounds and double doubles.
Correct. Yes, sir. I completely agree. And I don't like this pick for Rick. I'm not sure, but I do like Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, I love it. I want him in the fifth. I didn't expect him to go this high.
Yeah.
But I had him in my sights in the fifth round.
Luke Cage's skin to me reached for him then, and I don't know how his team is constructed. I can't remember his first 3 picks, but to be honest, Jonas in the 4th, I would probably try to get him around the turn, me myself, but that is still a really solid pick in the 4th.
Yeah,
and honestly, at this time,
he had a great season last year.
He did.
Jaren Jackson's not there for the first month of the season. He's solid.
And not to mention after this. Centers dropped off to me after this anyway. Like you get into the point
if you get a center by this round, you got somebody sus.
Correct. Yeah. And then De'Aaron Fox is a solid pickup for him at that point. Is this still 4th round? And then C.J. McCollum.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I probably got Van Fleet though.
Honestly, man, Van Fleet.
Yeah, skills.
Yeah, he was one of those players. Now he'll hurt you from the field.
Yeah.
Hurt you tremendously.
Yes.
He was shooting like a 4'11" last year.
Yeah.
You know, so
that's another one of those players you gotta have the right team around.
Yes.
See, Kev had Jokic, so he shoots in the high 50s. So that might not have been a bad.
Correct. Yep.
So
I think with Van Vliet, he's a solid, very solid 4th round, and I think with him, he's like one of a few players that not only shot 2 threes a game, but had 2 steals a game. He was like one of a few players that had that.
Yeah, he did.
So he gets steals, he gets you everything. You want him to chill on the shooting a little bit. And if he's gonna shoot, just shoot smaller shots.
Yeah. He was one of those players I was going back and forth with between him and Holiday. But, I saw Holiday shot 46%.
Yeah, Drew's solid.
He shot 41%. So,
hey, that 5% makes a difference.
It does. It does. It does. So I'm going to go with Drew.
Yeah, Drew, without a doubt.
Good pick.
Not only with Drew, though, you get that 46%. He's going to average 21, 22 a game and have 7 assists.
Easy.
Drew's going to be the same guy he was in New Orleans for Milwaukee.
Yeah. I think there's no doubt in my mind. Less pressure.
Yeah. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Let me see, D'Angelo Russell. Jeff got D'Angelo.
Come on, Jeff. What are you doing, man? You got SGA, then you get D'Angelo. I mean, your backcourt is a nightmare, bro. My nightmare.
He better hope they lose their arms so they don't shoot as much.
That's the like, come on, dude.
Like,
come on. See, that's why I said that job pick in the 2nd round would have saved him from settling for D'Lo.
Correct.
He would have to settle for D'Lo. Now he had to get D'Lo.
He had to.
Or Lowry. One of those two.
D'Lo the only one left.
That's what I said. Him or Lowry on the left.
And then Q got Kyle Lowry. Like I said, Kyle Lowry, he'll play like a top 35 player at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But he'll taper off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Q in trouble this year.
Yeah.
Look at this team later. Yeah. What's this, round?
Another Q. And then he got LA. I can't knock that.
Well, I hate that. You just got Siakam. What are you doing?
Oh, he did get Siakam.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing? You got back-to-back power forwards.
Who did he get for? He got Gobert for.
He got Gobert.
Right? So what?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's like, I didn't get that. If you're gonna do something, do something like,
You're
I
right.
don't know. That was the bad pick, man.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, he probably should got T.J. Warren.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah. And then Jeff messed around, got T.J. Warren, in the field.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's all right.
He's hurt, but who knows how long he's gonna be out. Plantar fasciitis. That can be 2
That's
weeks.
tricky, man.
Yeah.
Plantar fasciitis
that can be 2 weeks to 2 months. I'm telling you, bro.
Man, that's one of those things where you think you're good, you play a game, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I had it last year. Just put on squats in the gym, man, and I was out for like a month and a half.
Man, plantar fasciitis is one of those things that at any minute you might be good, you might be straight. You do one crossover move or cut, and they're gonna flare up. It's gonna burn. Hopefully he's healthy this year for Jeff's sake. I'm not sure what Jeff's team looks like, but that's a good pick right there. Barring the fasciitis.
Yeah.
And I think maybe Jeff didn't know about it. Maybe
he probably didn't know about it.
He probably didn't know about it. But he saw T.J. Warren in the bubble, and he was like, oh,
Yeah, but you can't.
Even
if you guys relied on the bubble for your draft, you sucks. Because nobody's performance in the bubble.
TJ was
other than Book and Dame. We know this is
legit.
Their performance is legit. Anybody else, if they were trying that before the bubble, don't buy it.
In the bubble, out the bubble, you got LeBron, AD, Dame,
Book.
you know, Book.
That's
they
it.
They are who they are.
They are who they are.
You know, but like TJ Warren is pretty much the bigger version of Jamal Murray.
Yeah, exactly.
He like the bubble suited him fine. He's like, I don't need to talk to nobody.
Nah. Plus the bonus wasn't there, and Brogdon was hurt, but nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Plus 50's not a bad pick.
No, it's not, man. This is the pick right here that could really, I don't want to say make a break, Ed, but that is a pick where it could go really well or go really bad.
It can.
And I think it's going to go really well, especially if they get Harden out early enough. If they move Harden, then he's going to like that. This is a guy that can literally go 25 and 11.
Because when they get returned, though.
Yeah.
Because,
you're right.
He doesn't play well with Cousins there. Cousins the alpha. So he's going to defer when Cousins in there.
You're right. And by the way, he had that big game in preseason.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's like, we don't know. The jury's still out on Christian Wood.
You're right.
We got to see what happens.
You're right.
But it's a good pick. I think it's a little bit too high, but
that's a pick. I know Christian Wood's floor is probably going to be 15-8.
8, yeah.
15-8, probably a block and a half a game, maybe a steal, because he's kind of active.
Yeah.
I think
they
that might
those
be his floor.
games like he did too, like 26-13.
He'll get the 26 and 11 game.
For the most part, he's a 16-8 guy.
Yeah, I think he's that.
Yeah.
So he is solid, and he may get you the double-double. And who knows? Maybe we're a low ball him. Because I remember when he took a ball to the basket in preseason.
Yeah.
Harden was calling for it. He was like, I don't care about you.
Yeah, he looked him off.
Yeah, he was like, who's Harden? Because they said that the announcer said, who's James Harden?
He did. That was good. I like that.
Yeah, I'm like, well, if he's gonna be like that, then okay, maybe.
I'm not gonna steal.
But I still say 16 and 8.
Yeah, exactly.
I still go with 16.
Exactly.
Let me see. Kelly Oubre at 52.
It's not bad.
No, it's not.
It's not bad.
It's not.
He's probably gonna be the second best player on the Warriors this year.
Yeah.
He's gonna outplay Wiggins.
Yeah.
Dre's gonna stink. So
I ain't gonna lie, man. In this situation, if I was KF, I would have went Michael Porter before Oubre. I feel like I would have went Porter. I feel like because of Jokic and the way that team's set up, Porter has a better chance to thrive than Oubre.
He does, but we haven't seen Porter in that role yet, though.
I know.
So this would be his first year in that role.
He's the one that I was.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
he's the one that's like because if you get Michael Porter at 58 like Nell did, and he ends up being 19 and 9, like he could be. He could be.
Right.
19 and 9, 2 threes a game, because this dude can shoot the three.
Yeah, and he can rebound.
And he shoots 90% from the line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this guy could literally be a gem in the middle round. And because of that, I'm not an Oubre fan, and I wasn't in Phoenix. I probably just said, you know what? In the mid rounds,
his upside is better. That's what you're trying to get at. I get it. His upside this year is better.
And then, honestly, I'm more like in the middle rounds. It's not that bad of a deal. Let me throw a dart on Porter. That's what I would have done. But Oubre isn't a bad pick. It's probably the pick you should make.
It's a safer pick.
Yeah,
it's safer.
It's safer.
Yeah.
What about Montrezl Harrell?
I think that's terrible.
It's
terrible. His first 4 picks has been all bad free throw shooters. He got LeBron, he got Montrezl Harrell, he got Brandon Ingram, but
he's not going to outweigh him.
Yeah, he got too many bad free throw shooters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that pick at all. Plus, Montrezl is on a new team. I don't know if he's going to start or not. He's probably going to be the 4th option. I don't like that pick. I don't like it.
The next pick, I'm not really a fan of it either.
Nah, not this year.
Yeah, not this year. I feel like Steven Adams is a better pick at this point if you're reaching for center.
Yeah.
But he's a better pick than Montrezl Harrell, and I say that just because it's Montrezl Harrell. You're gonna get the 16 and 7, but if you're looking for the double-double in a center position or looking for more in the center position, and while not looking for a free throw percentage and that being a big deal, Steven Adams to me would be a better pick than him. Not Mitch Robb, but definitely Steven Adams.
Not Mitch Robb.
Definitely not Mitch Robb, man. I mean, we'll get to that in a second, but
that was wow.
Honestly, another thing that got me was Rick got Chris Paul in the 5th, and I know it's Chris Paul, and I know he gets hurt, and he might be getting hurt now, but I just don't. I don't see a draft or a world in which Chris Paul gets picked 31 picks after Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No.
31 picks after SGA. No. Like I think that is insane to me. that he got that kind of value. We all know Chris Paul
around him.
Right.
He got Ayton, he got Booker.
We know what Paul brings to the table every night when he's healthy. He's healthy. And to get that in the 5th round,
that's a good value pick.
Oh my God! I mean, absolutely.
He could be the best player this whole round.
Yes, absolutely, easily. Yes. And it was like, I can't believe he was still left on the board. But then right after that, Rob got Jaylen Brown, which is that's a good pick in the field. That's a good pick.
It's a good pick.
Yeah. I think the Celtics, those two, Tatum and Brown, they're gonna chuck a lot of bricks this year.
They are.
That's how I feel.
It makes me nervous. That's why I kind of didn't want Tatum either.
Yeah.
But he's the number one guy on the team. He has to do something. Somebody's got to shoot. Somebody got to shoot. So it's like, I'll live with that.
I think here's the thing too. The two of them to me are give them about 15 games to warm up. They are like that too. Because Jaylen Brown actually, he was like 50% from the field last year, but I think less pressure was on him last year. And people keyed in on him less.
Right.
So I don't know if that has anything to do with it and his opportunity to shoot more, which means less efficiency. But I do think that Tatum and Brown, you got to give them a little bit to acclimate. They're going to be the up and down because they're still super young.
Yeah.
So give them a chance.
Not there too, so not having Kimba there, it affects the chemistry a little bit. But.
So they got to let the game flow through them. And once they start getting into it, I think that's when they'll start picking up. And I think Tatum is that guy.
Yeah.
Around game 12, 13, 15, you're going to start seeing Tatum.
Yeah, January is going to be a monster.
Yeah. That's how I feel about him. Both of them, actually.
Yeah.
Then you got Gordon Hayward with Eric.
That's terrible. You still got Porter.
Yeah.
If you want a small forward in this round, you take Porter.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Safer,
reliable.
Yeah. He was already hurt. I mean, that could be really bad for him. That could actually mess his team up. Because once we actually go back and look at his team,
yes, you're right.
That's the weak area.
Yeah, that is the weak area.
Yeah.
I'll say this too, all fantasy perspective, like outside of fantasy. Why did MJ do this to us in Charlotte?
I don't know.
Why do you pay this man $30 million a year?
I don't know. I really don't.
What is this?
You get rid of Batum's contract, and that was a horrible contract, and you replace it with another bad contract. It's like, just hold the cap money. Just keep the money. Don't just give it away because you got it. Just hold them. I'd rather just don't even have a small forward.
Stick with Miles Bridges.
Yeah, I'll take Bridges.
Bridges, man.
Just don't give it.
His win share is already that high. Like if you take a whole season with Gordon Hayward and take a whole season with Miles Bridges, Gordon Hayward might win you 2 or 3 or 4 more games.
Exactly.
But you still gonna be bottom of the barrel in a weaker East and barely make the playoffs, if not miss the playoffs.
Yeah, he has no trade value.
No one wants him at $30 a year.
Yeah.
We're locked into this guy.
The next 4 or 5 years.
Just off of fantasy perspective.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. Whatever, man. Michael Porter Jr., like we already talked about that with Nail. And then you with Bohan. I don't know why they have Bohan ranked so low.
Because they had him injured and they never updated it. So when I did the mocks, I was like, man, this guy's not injured. Why is he in the 100s? So I actually did a mock with you one day.
Yeah.
And I saw you grabbing him.
I grabbed him.
Like in the 6th round or 7th round. So when I saw he fell to the 5th, I said, man, if I don't take him, Dave, that's
man, he was already on my
Because he took him in the mocks. So I was like, oh, he gonna take this dude. Let me get him now. He's obviously a top 60 player.
When you hit him, I know you hurt.
Yeah, I did. Thought I would too. I was like, yeah. So I had to take him.
Yeah.
Especially with guys like
I don't even know why. Like honestly, I think Bohan is better than all of these players, barring Chris Paul and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
In this round,
I think he's better than Jaylen Brown.
Honestly, he is. Yeah. I will say this: we undervalue Bohan Bogdanovic's contributions.
Yeah.
He doesn't hurt you in any category.
Doesn't.
He's just not a steals and block guy. But he will get you 20 a game, and he doesn't hurt you at the line. He goes to the line.
I didn't know that until I drafted him. So he goes to the line 5 times a game.
He goes 5 a game.
He shoots 4 a game. 4.5, really.
He attacks the basket.
Yeah, he does.
That's one thing about Bohan. He is not scared.
That's a good pick.
He goes to the line 5 times a game. He'll hit 4 of them.
Yep.
Gets you 80%.
Yep.
And he doesn't
2
shoot.
threes, 20 points a game.
2 threes. He's better than all the people in the 5th round that just got drafted.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. If he was in the 6th,
yeah, he was taking.
Grady's gonna get it.
He took him.
Yep. And then I ended up getting Robert Covington.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's gonna be like in that offense because Actually, going to Houston last year was the first time he actually was like super fantasy relevant.
Yes.
So now he's in Portland, was like, because he was at center. So he was getting blocks and steals and stuff like that. Now he's just a regular small forward again. So.
I think he's going to be who he's always been.
That's something.
With a decline in the defensive stats.
Yeah.
Like he's going to be, because they're running him power forward right now. But they stretch four all the time. Most teams do anyway. So yeah, his blocks and steals will probably be down. But he'll be the 13 a game, 8 rebounds, a steal and a half, and a block a game. Yeah. He'll be that guy.
41% though.
Yeah.
So that's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. So
it's gonna hurt.
What does it make up for the steals you get? The steals is hard to get.
I need the steals.
Yeah,
man.
I
need the steals.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? If I gotta start this dirtbag shooter to get a steal or two, I'm like, well, I hope.
That's stuff you gotta sacrifice.
You know how it is. Yeah. But I'm like, here's the thing. I wasn't gonna let him go back to Eric because Eric would have got him now. Eric loved Cutty.
He definitely
loves him.
Definitely.
And then I ended up going with Malcolm Brogdon at 61.
That's a good pick.
Man, Malcolm Brogdon, man. I'm like, and he's been more aggressive for preseason.
Is it 61?
61.
Wow.
Yep. Brogdon was still on him.
Wow.
I know. And that, I mean, honestly, he ain't gonna be 2010.
No.
He's gonna be 17, 7 assists. I can take that, but he's gonna be 90% from the line, and that's why
he goes about 4 or 5 times a game too.
Yes.
So that's pretty good.
And he's been more aggressive in preseason. I don't know if that's gonna lead over to the regular season, but honestly, he's been super aggressive going to the basket and attacking. And I don't know where that's coming from, but I'm like, I want more of it. Just don't break. Just don't throw up shots.
Yeah, his percentage is bad.
Yeah.
42.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, hey, just chill on that. Yeah. can we don't shoot.
Yeah.
But he's been killing it from 3, and I'm like, don't make this a 39% field goal. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good value pick, 61.
Yeah, great pick.
And then you got Julius Randle. That's your dude, man.
Yeah. He always falls me for some reason.
But he's gonna be 19 and 9.5.
Yeah.
He's gonna be that guy.
I'm hoping his percentages go up this year. Last year he was around 44, which I think is low.
It is low. It is low.
For power forward.
Honestly,
so hopefully he's around 48, 49.
I'll be real with you. I thought it was lower than that. So that's actually a win. I really did, man. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Randle was more like 41, 42.
Oh no! I wouldn't even draft him with that.
I didn't know. I had no idea. I thought he was like lower than that. But 44?
44.
You can rock with that.
I can work with that. Yeah,
you can rock with that.
You can sit down with those rebounds.
Yeah. And honestly, he's a talented player.
Yeah.
He's just on a terrible Knicks team that's poorly run. Yeah. But that means he's gonna get on the floor. And here's the thing though. In Thibodeau there.
Oh, that's right. Sure is.
It might lead to more. If he can play defense, it might lead to him because he's not a steal and block guy.
He's not.
But with Thibodeau, if you don't play, you sit down like you don't play defense.
That's true.
So it might lead to him getting he might get a steal and like close to a block a game. With Tibbs, you gotta get more
defense.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That might change things for Julius Randle. It might change the value of him. So that.
But I want those double-doubles. That's why I got him.
Potentially, that's a really good pick. Especially if he does get an uptick, like a go around the 1 steal, 1 block area.
Yeah.
That's a gold. That's gold.
I like him. He's cool.
Yeah. Let me see. And then we got nailed it with Buddy Hield once again. 3-point threat.
Yeah. That's where it starts right here. That's 3 points from here on out.
Yes, sir.
So.
He's like,
Yeah.
He gonna have. Oh my God.
You got that.
Nail's gonna destroy the 3-point category, I think. And Eric's gonna destroy the rebound category. Yeah, he's gonna have a 12.
He blocks too. He got Whiteside and Drummond.
Yes, sir. Yep, and he picked up Whiteside.
Yeah.
And then Ant went with Porzingis, who's gonna miss the first month, but it's Porzingis, so that's a good pick. Yeah. That's a good pick.
Yeah. 65.
This is a guy that's top 50 at least whenever he's on the floor. Especially with those 2.5 blocks a game.
Yeah.
Value.
I think he should have got Wall though. That's just my opinion.
Did he? Oh, you're right.
3 spots later.
Spoons got Wall. That's right.
Because he has no sense. Yeah, ain't no point guard. I mean, we got AD first. Well, we got Simmons next. But still, like,
Simmons just hurts you too much.
That's what I'm saying.
Depend on it.
See, having Wall would allow him to move Simmons.
Yeah.
If things didn't work out.
Yeah.
So now you got to keep Simmons.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And Simmons is that guy that has value, and he's tradable, and people will get him. They won't overpay.
Yeah, he's traded every year.
But he'll get traded.
Yes, he gets the value from him.
Yeah. You get pieces. Let me see, and then Rob went with Danilo Gallinari.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
I like that pick.
What do you think he's going to do? I think he's going to be the same guy, the 16 and 2
I think he's going to be lower than that. I think it's around like 14, maybe 13 and a half.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get to the line as much. I didn't realize he gets to the line that much last year.
He does.
I was like, what the heck? He shoots 7 a game? Where did that come from?
Danilo's value.
Yeah, so he didn't have to be
aggressive.
aggressive.
90%.
And 90%. So this year, I don't think he's going to be that aggressive, at least in my opinion. So I think he drops down like 14. He can go to the line 4 times a game, maybe 5.
Yeah. You know what also gets me, like with him? The thing that I like about him is that he's a little selfish. And that's good for fantasy purposes. Like sometimes Danilo will shoot knowing he probably should. So that might save Rob, and that might make it a pick that he should have, that makes it relevant to this pick.
Possibly.
But sometimes I see Danilo, he chucks up shots and it's like, hey, Danilo, man.
Yeah, that ball last night really bad. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he does that. He gets a little selfish sometimes.
Yeah, I would have got Wall too. He got Dame, but I think that did a nice backup for John.
That would have been a great backup.
Yeah,
John Wall?
Because John Wall doesn't get, not John Wall. Dame doesn't get that much assists.
Correct.
So now you can play Dame and Wall.
No, I agree. And then John Wall, what is this, the 6th round?
Yep.
John Wall in the 6th round?
Yeah.
Shoot. You ain't losing nothing.
This year got a B in 3rd. It's a steal.
It's a steal.
Yeah, you good. So.
Yeah, man. John Wall went in the 6th, went deep in the 6th too. That's the back half of the 6th.
Yeah,
and then you got Rashawn Holmes with Kev.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why I think that could be a good pick. But also, this could be a dangerous pick. Rashawn Holmes per 36 is very good. And I looked it up with Kev. It's like 15, 10, 2 a steal, and like a block and a half a game. And I didn't realize this, but Rashawn Holmes shoots 80% from the free throw line.
Yeah, he does.
I had no idea he was that efficient from the line. His motor makes him a valuable pick. The problem is Hassan Whiteside has outplayed him in the free season.
Yeah, and Bagley's there.
Yes.
So
he's outplayed him, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not comfortable, but somebody's value taking the hit.
Right.
Whiteside or Holmes.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Hassan, he came in. This is just counting stats, and I don't know how he fits in with the team. But Hassan Whiteside, counting stats wise, fits in better and looks better than Rashawn Holmes.
He gives his team a different identity.
And here's the thing about Whiteside. You can give him 20, 23, 24 minutes a game. He'll get you 10 and 10.
Yep.
10 and 10.
3 blocks.
He will.
Yep.
And 2.5, 3 blocks.
He doesn't need a whole lot of time.
He needs 22 minutes.
That's it. Yeah.
He is that wrecking ball, that machine.
But it's a sick pick. I mean,
it is
69.
It is.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that much.
I mean, you consider what's available. You know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Roll with Holmes.
And then let me see. Lemon Pepper Lou went to Ed.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that's a Lou.
Yeah.
18 a game.
18 free throw.
90% from the line. Yeah. He's gonna get 2 3.
You're gonna get some spotty single digit scoring games. It's gonna annoy you.
Yeah. So, Lou is like when he goes ice cold.
Yeah, he's ice cold.
He's ice cold.
Yeah. So you gotta be able to manage him right. You know matchups and when to play and when to sit him. So
sometimes it's like Lou, stop shooting, my
yeah.
Goodness.
Right. Exactly.
You know, stop shooting them floaters, bro.
Stop falling today.
How do you feel about Jeremy Grant?
I feel horrible about this.
I can't.
At 71. Now I had him in my mind.
Hey,
in the hundreds.
Honestly, I hate to keep bragging on Jeff, but we said that about a lot of his picks.
Ever since his first round pick, we said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's not like Shea Gildas.
Yeah. That's what I said. Shea Gildas, it was just.
No.
It was downhill. But Jeremiah Grant at 71. You got guys out there, you know, Sexton would have been a good pick for him. You got wingers out there. You got Tyler Hero, Draymond Green, Kobe White, Bagley, Lopez. I mean,
that was still out there.
Yeah, that 7th round. It's pretty tight, man. But he reached for this dude, man. And like I said, I didn't have him until like at least 11th, 12th round. He got
goodness. I didn't realize that much was out there.
Yeah, he reached for that one. I mean, he's in a good position to do something, but he's been in the league about 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
At this point, you know who to play.
You know what he's gonna do.
Yeah. So
you know what.
You give him 48 minutes. You know what they're gonna do, bro.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I agree, man.
Tough luck with that one. Jack.
Yeah, man. And then you got let me see, Colin Sexton with the Q.
Yep.
Not
bad.
Yeah.
I hate Colin Sexton for fantasy though. He's like the worst player. 20 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So what is that about? Oh, what are you? You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Yes.
Let's wait.
Yes.
But you know what I can't stand about Colin Sexton? Somebody will get him, he'll score 20, and I'm like, Colin Sexton's mine tonight.
Yeah.
I'll grab him, he scored 12.
Yeah.
I'll be like, come on,
you guys know when to get him and when to release him.
Come on, Colin.
Yeah, you can't roster him the whole season.
And then I'll drop him, and then the next player pick him up, he'll be like 22. I'm like, come on, Colin.
Some players you got to keep for 1 or 2 games. You mean.
Colin killed me with that. Because he rolled the big waiver wire bench quite a bit.
He did. He did. I think Rock picked him up and actually traded him last year.
Yeah, he did.
So,
he did.
He's trash.
You know, Oladipo, man. I mean, that's not a bad pick. You know, I just don't think Oladipo's going to be who he was.
He's not.
That's not a bad pick for it because he could be 17 a game. You know, he could. But Oladipo's going to also shoot you into the gut.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a bad pick.
Yeah.
But I mean, he set himself up for this one. He didn't pick early on. He had to get a shooting guard.
Yeah.
So either him or Wiggins.
Who?
I probably chose Wiggins, but they're both bricklayers.
It's like arsenic and cyanide. It's not gonna kill yourself.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
You're still gonna be dead. So
exactly.
You want to die quick and slow.
Yeah.
You know. Let me see. Josh Richardson went to Ed.
Yeah, people picked him a lot this year in mocks. I was like, I don't trust this dude.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't. Here's the thing. I trust him in the first month, but when Unicorn comes back, that's when I'm like.
But they still got Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, you're right. Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, what is he gonna do?
You're right.
I don't know what's going on.
I got Tim Hardaway Jr. a lot later, I do believe.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I probably went a hero with this one actually.
Yeah.
Kev got him next.
Yeah, Kev got him.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah. I just feel safer with hero because you know what he's gonna do.
I know he gonna come in. And he's not afraid.
Just to say he's not afraid.
Shoot
Shoot his threes.
Sit down.
You know, there you go. Exactly.
Spoelstra's like shoot 7 threes. Sit down.
Sit down.
That's what hero does.
Yeah.
And Dre at 77 is still
It's not bad.
That's not bad. I think that's a good value, especially if you know what, man. All I need for Dre is to average 9, 8, 7. That means eventually he'll get the TD.
I think those days are over though, man.
You think they're done?
Yeah, I think they're done.
Man, I don't know.
You gonna be 5.5 and 6 with this guy from right now.
And also, here's the thing too. I think Clay not being there affects Dre more than Clay.
Yeah, he passes his play more than anybody.
I think it affects Dre more than Curry. Without a doubt. I do. I think that's why his days are numbered.
Yeah.
Clay being hurt really changed the dynamic.
Yeah.
For Curry, but Curry's still gonna be Curry. But for Dre, because Dre would kick out to him all the time.
Yeah. But now on those fast breaks, everybody floating the Curry side. They try to worry about Clay, so he will pass it to Wiggins.
Kelly Oubre?
Yeah, the assists going.
The
assists going. Yeah. Those assists going, bro.
Yeah, you be fortunate to hit more than the back of the rim, but
he's done.
Yes, sir.
But at 77, that's a good pick.
Yeah, it is. Wendell Carter Jr. too. Here's the thing. I'm not sure about how to feel about any pick on the Bulls outside of marketing and outside of Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel.
Gets hurt. Rich team has a lot of injury-prone players. I guess we'll get to that later, but yeah, I don't like this pick. Not that early.
I'm not sure about the next pick either. I can't. I'm honestly.
I like Kobe White. I had him in my sights, but not in the 7th round.
Yeah, I just.
That's what I said. If he would have took Wall,
he wouldn't have had to reach for Kobe White.
Yeah. Because Gallo probably would have been here. Right. In this round.
Rob said.
Yeah, let me
come here, Kobe White.
Yeah,
you know, it was
he had Wall right there in front of him. So.
Correct. You know what, man? I think DeLon Wright will actually.
I like him.
Yeah,
I like him. I don't like him at 80.
Honestly, DeLon Wright's name, I was like, back up for Dallas. He's getting more playing time.
Yeah, his 36 is okay though.
Yeah.
It was around like 13 and a half, 5 assists.
I saw that too. I was like, you know, hey, Ant. We know we're not gonna get him because Ant's not gonna trade. So
of course, well, good.
Hey, he can have.
I think Bagley or Lopez would have been a better fit for him.
Yeah, me too.
He needed blocks.
Me too. Let me get a lot of Brook Lopez. I'll take Brook Lopez.
Man, I was so mad Nelson grabbed him.
Man.
I knew in mocks. I said I'm either get Lopez or Smart.
Yep.
I'm gonna get steals or blocks
in
this round. And he grabbed Lopez right before I did. So.
Marcus Smart is that dog that you always want around, especially when you want to fight for a category, and he always finds a way to get steals.
He does. Always.
Always finds a way to get steals.
And I can't stand this dude. I can't stand
Me neither.
At all.
Me neither.
So,
but he that dog you want
he's
around.
1.7 steals.
Yes, sir.
Those.
Please.
I need him. Now he shoot 38% for the field.
Hey, I'm only spot starting, bro.
If you play him right, you can. He won't kill you that
every
day.
other night.
Every other night.
Every other night.
Every other night.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm really low on point guard and shoot guard. Nobody's playing. Okay, Marcus.
He may play once a week. Once a week.
That's the one you slide in there a little bit later. Nobody else is playing.
Those prime time.
No more way, Marcus.
TNT night games. Anybody playing? Alright, get out there, Smart.
You know, Boston's gonna be TNT on Thursday.
Exactly.
He's gonna play.
Exactly. That's what I'm about. But yeah.
Yep. Those nights when you have 1 or 2 players, Marcus Smart gonna be one of them.
Yeah, but Wednesday night he sits. Friday night he sits.
Yep.
He only prime time.
Yeah, man. Brook Lopez, man. I really wanted that. Once again, loaded up on threes.
Yep.
We are not catching
blocks
them.
and threes.
Blocks and threes,
Good
man.
pick, though. Good strategy.
Yeah.
Good strategy.
And let me see.
Steven Adams.
I chose Steven Adams. And Steven Adams at 84? Shoot.
Yeah. I thought about taking him, but he ain't getting enough blocks for me.
Hey,
so
man.
I said, let me go steal this one.
I just want, he's my Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody, and the Bills play
Oh, that's right. They got the most games for the
Yes,
Ravens.
sir. So I'm like, you know what, Steven Adams? Give me a 10 and 10.
A lot of value on him. No scheduling conflicts.
Please, let me have more of him. And then I got Kevin Love at 85.
That's good too.
Hey,
I wanted Love too.
Man, I was like, you know what? I said I'm gonna get Kevin Love, and here's the thing. I was gonna try to go for brittle Blake Griffin. I was like,
I knew you was. I was even mock. You brought
if he holds up, and
so you chose him over Griffin then.
Yeah.
He went 5 spots.
Yeah, he went. Yeah.
Okay. That's safer actually.
Yes.
That's safer.
I do know for a fact. Honestly, Kevin Love, yeah, he has question marks, and he's been on the bubble to be traded for the last 5 years. I'm not worried about that. And I'm also not worried about his production when he's on the floor. And he played the most games he's ever played in the last 3 or 4 years last year.
Shooting was just bad, but the numbers are pretty good.
I can take that though. 2.5 threes. I ain't gonna get steals and blocks. I know that for a fact. But 2.5 threes, 85% from the line, and he's a double-double, walking double-double when he plays 27 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah.
85, I mean, that's solid.
85?
Yeah. He could be the best player around.
Especially with all these players. Shoot.
Yeah.
You know?
He could be the best player around easily.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you went with James Wiseman.
Had to. Lopez was gone.
Everybody was gone.
There's no other centers left. Me making the next couple rounds.
Mike, what are you going to do with center, man? Are you just...
I got
something up your sleeve.
I got Collins there for now. I don't like him there.
I know, because you know what it is. You want your power forwards to be power forward.
Exactly. That's how I am. I'm very traditional.
Yeah.
I want my power forwards to be power forward. I want my center to be center. That's what my team was last year.
Yes, it was. It was set up perfectly.
It's perfectly. And this year, it's not the same, but Wiseman was a player was like, this could be really good or really bad.
Yes.
We only played 3 games. Nobody knows what he can do.
Right.
High school he averaged about 5 blocks a game, 14 rebounds. If he gets me 12, 8, and a block and a half, I'm cool with that.
He's the safest center that you could have drafted at this
That's
point.
what I'm saying, exactly.
The safest one. You know he's going to get starters minutes. He's going to start immediately. And here, to me, Draymond's value hinges on Wiseman. Because Draymond can throw him alleys.
That's
throw
true.
him,
That's true.
He can do that type of thing. So I really do think that Draymond's, because Clay's not there, I think Draymond's value is actually hinging on Wiseman.
It could.
Yeah, and I think Wiseman is good. Honestly, I see at least 12 and 8, and that is what you can get from the center.
Percentage.
Yes, high percentage. He ain't gonna shoot anywhere but
that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
He's gonna be 60%.
Next Rudy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 60%.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna do a hook shot from the bottom block, and that's it. Like, and honestly, I think that's what Steve Kerr wants him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, right here.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Shut up, get here in the paint. I think that's what he's gonna
I'll
do.
take that.
And honestly, I see 2 blocks. Easy.
Man, I love that.
It's 2 blocks.
Bro. I need it.
Yeah, I see that easy
My
with
team's
Wiseman.
kind of sus with blocks.
He's gonna get the time. He's gonna be in the paint, and he's long and has long arms. He's gonna get 2 blocks a game.
Yeah.
If Brook Lopez can get 2 blocks a game, who can't
If he
jump?
gets 2, that's a steal at 86.
I think so.
That's a steal.
Brook Lopez.
It's a good reward.
Right. Right. Brook Lopez gets 2 blocks a game, and he can't jump.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. That's just a good timing. Yeah.
Why is he gonna get 2 blocks a game?
That's true. That's true. He got bounce. Yeah. That's cool.
Let me see. Where are we now? Oh, Evan Fournier. Nail took him once again. That was a 3-point shooting.
Yeah, that's just points.
Hey man.
I mean, this round, you chase one specific category. You chase threes, you chase points, you chase steals and blocks.
Correct.
You're not gonna get all the stats from these players. So
I agree.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, and that's what you do. You just try to fill the spots that are vacant.
Pretty much.
And to be honest, man, when it came to, I think with this pick, Aaron Gordon, I feel like that can have some value too. I've seen him in preseason. He seems like he's maturing. He seems like it.
This guy.
I don't like Aaron Gordon. I want to love Aaron Gordon more than just dunks.
Yeah,
Did he hurt you? Like in like a few years back? Or
yeah, actually he helped me. He hurt me and helped me. I had a one year when I had John Wall, his last year before he got hurt. And Joe Wall was actually playing pretty good.
Yep.
And I said, I gotta move this guy. Something right about this dude. So I actually traded him to Jeff, and I included Aaron Gordon.
Oh, I remember
in the deal.
that.
So it was John Wall and Aaron Gordon for Damian Lillard. And a week later, John Wall got hurt. He ain't played since
He traded Dame.
Yeah.
Well, this
John
is
Wall's balling that year though.
That's right.
Yeah,
And this is young Dame. This is young Dame too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dame,
It was 2 years ago now.
Yeah, he was.
He was that, but he wasn't like.
But he wasn't that.
No, he wasn't like logo Dame.
Yeah.
He wasn't logo Dame.
Yeah.
It wasn't logo Dame.
He ain't this.
No,
he ain't
but
that.
he was still about 26 and 7.
Yeah.
So So I'm done with Gordon, bro. I can't touch that dude.
Yeah, I understand.
He's irrelevant.
Honestly, he's one of those guys that's like 8th round, 9th round.
Yeah.
That's what that's all right.
He hit waivers last year. I didn't even put in the claim for him. Like, nah.
I ain't gonna give him all the
I'll wait it out.
I
ain't waiting this long to get an Aaron Gordon. I would do better than this.
Yeah, he's one of the guys. Yeah, you're right. Because honestly, I'm first in waivers now. And I'm like, Aaron Gordon.
You're not gonna put that claim in, bro. You go wait.
Hey, number 2 can have him.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see. Aaron Gordon. Dennis Schroeder. He's one of those guys I'm not sure about, but he is the starting point guard for us. Yeah.
So you give him points.
He'll get you 17 and 5.
75, that's it. Free throw shooting is pretty good.
Hey man, if you need it, and technically he needed some depth anyway.
He did.
So Schroeder's going to get plenty of minutes. He is the starting point guard with the Lakers team, but honestly, he's going to be off the ball because it's Bron's team.
Exactly.
Come on.
So his stats going to drop as far as like assists and rebounds. But points is probably the same.
Yeah, I agree. He's going to hold the same role that he held for Oklahoma City. He's going to score just about the same.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's him. Except we're going to see him starting, which is going to be weird.
Yeah.
Let me see. Rui Hachimura.
I like Rui.
Yes.
That's good.
Did you see? That was one playoff game. One preseason game that I saw him banging in the paint.
Yeah.
I thought to myself,
I like that.
He was putting shoulders and chest.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot who it was on, dude. He put his shoulder in the chest and he was under the rim and he dunked on him. It was somebody big.
Detroit.
Yeah.
I think it was Detroit.
It might have been Blake.
Detroit,
but like he banged and then he dunked on him. I was like,
I like him. And
I like
he's one of those players you gotta watch for those. We got the year 2 leap thing now in fantasy. So players go from year 1 to 2 and they make these huge leaps.
Yeah.
I think he's one of those players that can possibly make
I do too. And honestly, man, I like the way the Wizards are actually sharing the ball nowadays too. Like I saw Russell Westbrook the other night, his first game, and his and Beal's first game.
Mm-hmm.
Russ wasn't getting many assists, but he was getting hockey assists.
He was. Yeah.
Like he was passing that led to a pass that led to a
goal. He wasn't trying to just chase the assist himself.
Right. Yeah, the way they're playing, I kind of like the way they're actually playing the game right now. They're playing a smart game, and I think they could actually they playoff team in the East, absolutely. But like I like the way they're playing.
It was good. I like it.
Yeah. Let me see. Blake Griffin, I still think that's only if he's healthy, that's a decent pickup.
Yeah, but it's risky. He got Zion Williamson. You can't have 2 players in the same position.
Yeah, he got the brittle runs.
Yeah,
he sure does. Yeah. But you know what, man? Blake on the floor, he's worth the risk because he can get you to 20 a game, 7 rebounds, but he gets you 5 assists from a power forward position. That's the one thing that makes it.
That could be the old Blake though. We don't know that he's still.
Oh no, we don't know. he could get on.
Because Detroit, who gonna pass in Detroit? Delon Wright?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, man. Yeah, you're right.
Plumlee? Like, who's gonna pass it?
Hey, Mason Plumlee.
Exactly. Where the fuck is this from, bro? Like,
you're right.
I don't know about that.
Hey man, Rick. Hey, I'm trying to help you out. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's going on, how you doing?
Yeah, it is. Absolutely, yeah, that's me. And if you want to, you can give me extra hummus on the side.
Are you guys warm? You seem warm.
Man, honestly, I sweat all the time.
It's a little bit. I'm always warm with a mask on anyway, though.
Yeah, me, man. I had to switch my shirt.
It's warm.
Oh yeah, man, because we talking hot breath.
Right? Exactly.
I ain't getting my head, man.
You good?
Oh yeah, man. Hurt my the mask, man. Hurt my ears.
Whew. It's smooth.
Love that burn.
Still strong though.
Yes, sir.
Whew.
Love that burn.
Alright.
So now we go back. Let me see. We were talking about Blake Griffin. Big if for him. Like we already know that. It really hinges on him being healthy. But then, like you said, the group around him.
Yeah, he got too many injured players around.
Yeah. And then he's got a lot of players that we don't even know how they're going to fit into the system, especially at the Wayne Casey system. I never trusted him as a coach. I've never trusted him as a coach. Yeah. I don't know how that team's going to turn out.
Yeah, I don't know about Blake. He got him.
Let me see. RJ Barrett. Is it just me? I stay away from all Knicks except Julius Randle.
Yeah. Maybe Mitch. Late rounds for those blocks. But I actually was looking at RJ, was like, he could have a nice year 2 leap too.
Yes, he could. If he hits
his
free throws.
He shoots a lot of them too.
Why is he so bad at free throws?
I don't know, man. He was bad in college.
He was bad at Duke.
He shot 60.1 last year, man. That's horrible.
He
got to the line about 7 times.
I know, because he attacks the basket.
Yeah. So he's shooting 4.5 out of 7. Nah, bro.
I don't know, man. I got the pass.
Even if you do make the year 2 leap, you're gonna kill me in the free throw percentage.
You're going, yes.
So
the only person I can tolerate hitting me in the free throw percentage and me like saying I need to adjust is Freak. Like that's the only one that I can accept.
He overshadowed
Freak and Drummond.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones that I can accept. Other than that, it's like if you ain't shooting.
Well, Rudy too.
Rudy. But you know what, Rudy? He's like 64.
He's 64.
It's not.
Yeah, but he's one of those players too. Like he'll go 4 for 4, and then he'll go 1 for 4.
1 for 4.
So it's like,
what are you doing, man?
Yeah. You touch wrong or something like.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
It's like some nights he wants to shoot the free throws, and then some nights he's like,
Yeah. I got him last year. Some games he started the game like shooting 4 for 4. Like, man, we good. Then he finished the game 4 to 10. I thought I had a good night. You been 6 straight.
I'm telling you right now, man, that was one of the reasons I was like,
bro.
Get out of
So
here.
you really whoever got Rudy, wait till the end of the game before getting excited with free throw shooting, because he can.
Hey man, he did that to me a couple times, man. There was a couple times like early in the season when I had him.
Yeah.
Like no lie, I'm like he would be like, this is for real. He would have 8 and 10, 8 points, 10 rebounds, and he would go to the line, and I'm like,
yeah.
And then he'll hit the first one. I'm like, double baby.
Yeah.
And then clank. I'm like, and then he'll end with 9 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, get out of here, man.
He struggled with you, girl, last year.
He hurt me, man. Let me see. Ricky Rubio. You know what? His season can go really well or decent.
Assist and steals. That's what you're gonna get. Assist and steals, low field goal percentage.
Oh, Mike, I don't even know. I've been watching Timberwolves games because of Cat, and Ricky ain't looking good right now.
Oh, really?
No.
Well, this is his second stint with them, so.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Go back in NBA.com, like on
check him
NBA
out
app, and look at his stats. I don't know if
he's starting or is he back to D'Lo?
He's starting. He's starting. It's gonna be him, D'Lo, Anthony Edwards. Jake Layman is who they're saying starting. Not Jake Layman.
Yeah, Sax couldn't mess with Cat.
I know.
The team was a mess over there, bro.
And then like Cat starting at the 5. Yeah. But bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Ricky Rubio has not looked good.
Really?
And on paper, it looks like he could be the guy that we think he could be.
Yeah, he
with
could be all this with everything.
10, 7, 10, 8, and 7.
Yeah.
But honestly, like he ain't been looking good.
That's crazy, because he had a good year with Phoenix last year.
I know. So. But he honestly, and I'm not saying that to throw any shade, but he has not looked good at all.
Yeah, watch out.
Yeah.
Because you got
I'll be
Kyrie.
real.
So
Kev, be careful.
Something happened to Kyrie, you stuck with Rubio.
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't lying, man. He ain't look good. Jaren Jackson Jr. going to Edge.
That's your boy, right?
Yeah, Triple J. Yeah.
I can't stand that dude.
You know what, man? Here's the thing.
I can't stand the power forward that gets 4 rebounds. That's like the worst thing.
4 rebounds, and then he'll get you 2.3 threes.
All he just chuck threes, bro. I actually watched him play one time. So let me watch this guy play. And all he did was shoot threes the entire game.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't chase down a rebound.
No.
He got a couple blocks. But
he'll get you 2 blocks.
He'll get you 2 blocks, but he just shoots so many threes.
He hit 9 rebounds.
They can't get it.
It's like he won't do it.
Yeah, Honey won a rebound.
No, he don't.
He won. I see him when they shoot a 3, he take off running. Like he'll go. He took our running for the fast break. Let me go rebounding, bro. mindset wrong.
Honestly, man, I saw it too, man.
I thought it was a shooting guard.
I saw it too. I ain't gonna lie, he turned it on at the end of the season, but at the beginning I was like, I really messed myself up.
Took our money, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 16 and took our money. Nah, I'm good.
Yo, that's fun.
I'm good.
And you know what, man? I do like marketing going this late to Jeff.
Absolutely.
That's to me. That's his best pick of the draft.
95. That's cool. That's cool. He got Freak, man. I give him Freak.
Yeah, I mean, other than Freak. I mean,
yeah,
like,
he got Freak.
but he's better. That in that round is better than SGA.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
SGA, that's gonna hurt you, Jeff.
Yeah, like, but I do like that pick
That's
in that round.
Pick.
That's a great pick.
If we stay healthy, that's a good pick.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see. Devontae Graham to Lob City. Technically, with Devontae Graham, it's going to be Brick City.
Yeah.
Graham has been scoring pretty well in preseason.
He had a good game last night, by the way.
Yeah, he's scoring pretty well in preseason.
You know,
Oh, okay. All right, but look.
One game hit you 5 threes.
Yeah.
Go for 5. I mean,
man, I ain't gonna lie. If he could find a consistent stroke shooting, I feel like he would level off. And you know, that would be a value pick, but he just can't do it, bro. He just can't do it. Let me see. And I mean, how bad is the Hornets shooting gonna be this year? LaMelo Ball and Devontae Graham
and Rozier
and Terry Rozier.
That's 3 sub-40 shooters, bro. That's horrible.
It's gonna be bad. Like LaMelo shot 10% last night.
1 for 10.
10%.
Yeah, he's gonna do a lot of sitting.
I thought that was points, bro. When
I
I
looked
at
10,
I
yeah.
thought I saw 10. I was like,
percentage
oh,
next to it.
10 points, bro.
Yeah, 4 rebounds, 4
I
assists.
said, wait a minute, that's 10%.
4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 10%.
That's your number 2 pick, ladies. Number 3 pick, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he's number 2. What's the 2?
What's
He's
the
3.
Yeah. 10%.
Yeah. He gonna sit a lot for me this year.
Come on, MJ. Look, man, he's got some potential with passing and stuff, but I mean.
Yeah, to me, we get to him. He was a triple-double threat.
Yeah.
For me. I saw the first game, he got 11 rebounds.
Yeah.
I said, okay, be good.
Yeah.
Just don't shoot.
Yeah,
just keep passing the ball. Just a layup. I need 10 points at least to get triple double. So I need 10 points.
Come on, man. You know what? Make your free throws. LaMelo gonna get to the line. Hopefully he gets to the line.
That's true.
But you picked him like 134.
Yeah, 134, bro. Like,
that's waiver wire anyway.
Exactly.
Who cares? Let me see. Serge Ibaka went to Q.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up.
How's he gonna fit in with the Clips? Is he starting?
He is starting.
He is starting.
They're gonna bitch Zubac.
Okay. So. Is he gonna start above Zubac or is Zubac gonna play?
Yeah, Zubac come off the bench.
Zubac's coming off the bench. I didn't know how Serge is gonna, how he's gonna fit in.
Yeah, they're gonna start him. So I forgot I was gonna be a power forward though.
Yeah.
Oh, Morris. So it's him, Morris, Kawhi George, and Beverly.
Okay. How do you feel about Serge Ibaka? Do you think he's gonna be fantasy relevant?
I don't think
do you
so.
see him getting maybe a block and 1.2, 1.3 blocks a game?
I don't think so. Even if he was, how's he gonna play? I mean, Q got Siakam and Rudy, so where he gonna play at? That's a scheduling conflict right there. So he have a monster, but you gotta sit Rudy or Siakam.
You're right. I don't know.
You know, so yeah,
that's true.
I like that pick. He got too many power forwards.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, he gotta fix that with some trades.
Man, let me see.
Lonzo
Ball. You know what, man?
SGA
at 98. Now the best pick was Thomas Bryant, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, Thomas Bryant.
Yeah. You know what? We'll just go. We'll just highlight. You know, that way we ain't got to go through it all. You know, we've been sitting here talking for a lot anyway. So, okay. All right. So
I think Cousins was a good pick too, by the way.
Yes. I think this was actually a solid round. Thomas Bryant going to Ed and Duncan Robinson going to Rick. And then you got DeMarcus Cousins going to Eric. But Eric has 73 centers.
He got to be one of them.
Yeah.
He got to.
Yeah. And then, Dallas Bertans going to Nell.
Yeah.
And that was the nail in the coffin for me that says he does not want Mike to have any three.
Pretty much. Because he should have grabbed Walker, but he grabbed Bertans anyway. I was going to get Bertans anyway. I said he's going to take Walker. Bertans.
Yeah.
And he took Bertans over Walker. I was like, man, that's an all-star. Like 106?
Bro.
I got to grab him. He's only missed like 3 weeks.
I'm mad that you got Kemba.
Yeah, so.
I'm mad.
I take him 107, bro.
And then I got the DeJounte Murray at 108. DeJounte actually has been playing really well in preseason.
He always does.
And Derek White is not there. Like, he's hurt.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I think DeJounte is going to have a little more time to play, to actually play his game, because Pop loves capping him at 25 minutes.
He does.
So he can increase.
Is he healthy?
Say what?
Is he healthy? Why does he cap him at 25?
I don't know why he caps him at 25. It's Pop. We don't know why Pop does what Pop does.
Yeah, that's true.
He just does that. Like, and then yeah, honestly, man, he with that whole keeping people healthy thing, that's what Pop does. But if he can get from 25 to 28, 29 games.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So yeah, DeJounte's 24.
24 years old. Like, nah, I don't get that. Something wrong with that dude.
He's actually, yeah. I don't know, man. He's been grabbing a lot of rebounds too. He's a good rebounder. And then I picked Karis LeVert. And here's another reason why I picked LeVert too there. I heard LeVert is coming off the bench. If he's second unit six man, green light. And that's the reason why I grabbed points. I don't care about
it. KD 6, he can play.
Yes,
that's a good pick.
Yeah,
good pick.
And then you got Brandon Clark. That's a great pick too. Clark is going to be the starting power forward for at least the first month. Mm-hmm. So Clark is. I've seen the potential of Clark. Clark can get you a double-double on a nightly basis. Yeah. Yes.
And
even with
Valanciunas.
Yes. So even with Jonas Valanciunas in the center, he still gets 10 rebounds. Yep. I like that more than Triple J.
That's what I'm saying, exactly. He'll get the blocks that Triple J get. But percentages is good, rebounds is up.
Yep.
He shoots about 1 or 2 threes a game. I'll take him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good value pick from my opinion.
Absolutely. Goran Dragic to me is a good pick at 111. He's going to get you 15 to 6. And that's not bad for 111.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
But honestly, I don't know why he picked him. He doesn't really shoot threes like that.
Yeah, exactly. So
and maybe he might be playing on those nights where you got 2 or 3 people play because he's with the
That's right. That's true.
The final
time. That's right.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. Schedules.
Let me see. Eric got Harrison Barnes. I hate Harrison Barnes.
I don't like him.
I can't stand him.
I don't like him.
I cannot stand him.
Eric had him last year. Cause I traded him. I included him in the deal for Tobias.
He got him from me.
Yeah, he did.
He got him from me, and I was glad to let him go. He's taken.
I had him first.
You had him first.
I had him first, and I guess he traded him to somebody. I don't know, but I included him in the deal. To get Tobias Harris last year.
He's that guy that you're like, I don't want people to get too much more than what they deserve for this pick.
Yeah.
So I'll throw in Harrison Barnes to make myself.
That's exactly what it was.
He's
that player I don't want, but they may like him. So let me give you that.
Harrison Barnes is this trade is a little too heavy.
Yeah.
So I'll give Harrison Barnes.
Exactly. Make it sound a little better.
It's technically a backhanded insult.
Pretty much it is.
Here's Harrison Barnes. Do you want him? He's 15 and 6. Yeah, take him.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what you do.
Toppin.
How do you feel about Toppin?
I don't know a lot about him, to be honest with you.
I don't either.
So I really can't say much. He's just a wild card.
You know what, man? I like Aaron Baines in this.
I like Aaron Baines. He's starting in Toronto.
Yeah, I like Aaron Baines.
He doesn't do much, but I mean, with minutes, you never know what can happen.
Yes, I agree. And actually, Rob has insurance.
That's right.
For Capella.
Yeah, Capella.
Yeah, Aaron Baines. He'll get you. He's a 14 and 8 guy.
I think he's a dual position too, power forward.
Is he power forward?
I think he's power forward.
Okay, now that is definitely a steal.
So that helps.
Yeah. Elfrid Payton.
That's trash.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him.
He's hurt all the time too.
I will say Dante DiVincenzo is like a 5-tool guy.
Yeah, some good steals too.
Yeah, good steals.
Yeah,
good steals. That's a good pick. Michael Bridges never kept up with him, but I think he's a steals guy. He's a 3 and D guy.
He's a steals guy. Yeah. It's a block game too.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
And you need steals, man. This league.
This round.
Yeah. Just get what you need.
Yep.
Bogdanovich, he's gonna be, an assist guy, I guess. Like a small amount of assist and then, a shooting guard. Eric Bledsoe is actually not a bad pick.
He took another point guard, bro. How many point guards? Look at this team.
He got 37
point guards. Yeah.
He got 37 point guards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You do, man.
Did he take Lonzo Ball in the previous round?
Yeah, did he? Yeah, I think he did.
Oh, man. Hold on, time.
Yeah.
He took Ball and Bledsoe back to back?
Hey.
Bro.
Brick City.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was wild, bro.
Yeah, sir.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
Dylan Brooks. Cute.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks cute. And Dylan Brooks is the guy. He'll get you 2 in the. He'll get you a steal and some change.
I think he averaged like 16 last year.
Yeah, he did, man. He's actually wasn't bad. I had him on my team quite a bit. I would pick him up off the waiver wire and stuff like that. He will give you 2.5 threes a game, and get you a steal a game.
Yeah.
He's actually a little active on the defensive end too.
Yeah.
It's not a bad pick.
That's pretty solid. The only problem with that pick is that, what's that, round 11?
Yep.
That's the first round Q actually grabbed a wing player. Yep. He had no small forwards prior to this.
That's why he went and grabbed Norman Powell back to back. Hold on.
Exactly right.
Hold on.
Yeah, we can break down this team.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the first time.
You serious?
Yeah, bro.
What do you go? Power forward, center, power forward, center, power forward, center,
point guard, power forward, center. Yeah. First small forward, round 11.
Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That was terrible. But he got it back to back though, so.
Yeah.
They let it up in the end.
He's scraping.
He finally realized it.
He getting the sludge.
Yeah.
Fantasy sludge. He like,
Yeah.
well, it's somebody.
Oh man. That's horrible, Q. We gotta talk about that one.
Let me see. Chris Boucher.
Boucher, I like him.
Yeah, Boucher just needs time.
Yeah.
If he can get time on the floor, Boucher is
blocks.
he's a 36 per 36 monster.
Yeah, he get at least a block and a half.
Yes, sir. He'll get you what you need. He just gotta get time on the floor.
Yeah.
Darius Garland, I've never been a fan of him. I don't really know much about him.
But he got some nice projections.
Yeah.
But he's good.
Especially at 123.
Yeah.
You know. Anthony Edwards at 124. I see it. I can see it.
I can't recall a number one pick going this late before in the draft.
No.
Besides Anthony Bennett.
I don't think we had.
I don't think we had a number one pick for this.
Yeah, I don't think we had anybody yet.
Crazy. Bro.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Do you trust Anthony Edwards this year?
Nope.
I don't.
Nope.
I feel like
I seen him play, and all he did was shoot threes. They like whole percentages. It's just horrible for a player.
If that's the guy that I'm getting for threes, I would have went and got JJ Redick.
JJ Redick, exactly. Somebody who I know,
yeah.
at least.
I know JJ Redick gonna hit. He gonna hit 3 threes a game.
Nah, I mess with that dude.
And JJ Redick's another one that's like Harrison Barnes is like, I feel like this is a little bit high, but take JJ Redick.
Yeah.
JJ Redick.
Unfortunately, percentages are good, free throws is good.
You don't have to worry about Redick. And Redick's like one of the guys that you add to it. I'd be like, ooh, some threes. I ain't gonna lie, it makes me jump, like look at it deeper. Like, are you offering JJ Redick too? Come on.
Yeah.
Let me see, we got Joe Ingles.
Yeah, I don't know why he gets drafted, but
I don't either. Honestly, if he wouldn't have got drafted right there, he'd be waivers.
He would, yeah. He should be waivers. Probably waivers right now.
I think Raheem was like, shrug emoji.
Yeah.
He was like, whatever.
Let's get some threes.
Yeah, he was like, whatever, Joe Ingles.
Yeah.
And then Nerlens Noel. Now that is a pick that could, that's a pick that could be really, and especially in a Thibodeau system, he values defensive players. So Nerlens Noel can get plenty of minutes early.
Yeah.
Especially if Mitch Robb doesn't really come around like he should.
I think he's gonna start Noel. Actually,
I think he is too.
Yeah. But when he played on Ken's roster though, he got too many forwards and centers already.
He do.
So
he does.
Let's trade big.
You know what, man? To be honest, man. I mean, if he reasonable, I mean, that's somebody that I would look at. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, if you're not trying to charge me out the gate for him, I might buy.
Yeah.
Just because of the potential of blocks, and I need him. Rob got Marcus Morris Sr.
I think that's the best pick of the round.
Yep. It is. He's got starters minutes.
Starters minutes.
Yep. Absolutely.
Never hurt you.
Yep. I agree. Then you got Markelle Fultz.
He's a sneaky guy.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, and honestly, Markelle better play well because he got Cole Anthony staring down the barrel.
That's true.
So he better put on a performance because honestly, if he doesn't, I can see Cole Anthony getting more and more minutes and probably starting before halfway through the season. That's what I see.
The way he played last night,
yeah,
he certainly will start.
Like really, I can see it. He has great potential, and I think personally, his ceiling is probably a little bit higher than Markelle's. We already know.
Absolutely.
We already know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he's trash. Can't shoot.
Yeah, right. So then Eric got JJ Redick. That's a great pick.
Yeah, talk about him.
That's a great pick.
He's good.
And also Seth Curry is another good pick. You know, I think that he's going to give you the threes. He's going to be JJ Redick light, and he's going to be Redick in that type of offense because technically
that's what they needed actually.
Yes.
He doesn't go to the line as much, but he'll shoot about 3 threes a game.
And honestly, didn't he play in Doc's system Doc's system, he uses a Redick because didn't Redick play in Doc's system in LA?
Yeah, he did.
So technically, that's Curry.
He uses it the same way.
He's JJ Redick for the Sixers with Doc there.
Yep.
You know, so that's actually a good value pick. He's technically 2.0 JJ Redick. And then Mason Plumlee, that is a great pick.
I think that's a good pick, actually.
It is.
He's gonna start in Detroit.
At 131, we're talking Mason Plumlee?
He's gonna give you
10 and 10.
Yeah.
10 and 10.
That's a hope at 10 and 10. Maybe a block and a half.
Who else shooting?
He can't shoot. Yeah, exactly. So somebody got to shoot.
The line right.
You know what I'm saying? And if he missed, somebody got to rebound.
Blake gonna break his leg in second half.
Exactly.
Man, honestly, Mason
Free throws
Plumlee.
suck, but it doesn't get that whole lot.
Yeah,
So,
right.
I can live with that.
Yeah, I think 10 and 10 at 131, get the 10 and 10 guy.
I'll take that.
Yes.
Take that.
Same
thing with Tim Hardaway.
You gotta get something. Yep. And Tim Hardaway Jr. threes. I needed him. Nelson took every other guy.
He should have went before Joe Ingles.
Yes.
So.
And then not to mention, I mean, Nelson got every other 3-point shooter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He got 45 3-point shooters. And then I picked Mike Conley on the back end. And the 12th round, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's one of the guys that's like,
he don't waiver too.
Yep. And he's the guy that's like, hey, take Mike Conley. How does that? I hope if he can get to 17 a game. I just need 17.
He actually had a pretty good season last year, surprisingly.
At the end of the season, he finally acted like he had some sense.
Yeah, he did.
You know, and I rode with him like a faithful wife. Like I rode with him the whole season, waiting for that time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
And you never dropped him.
No, I didn't.
Dropped him.
I did.
You knew you could trade him.
Right. No, I can't. And he's too good to be on the waiver wire.
It depends. Depends how your team is. Because he didn't want to use my spot for him.
Right.
So it was like.
He's a spot starter. I'm like, you know what, man, whatever. But I got him in the 12th round. Yeah. And I wanted a little more point guard there. And then you got LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
That's not really.
34.
Hopefully he's better than 10%.
Yeah.
I need him to go more for than 1 for 10.
Yeah.
You know,
this getting 1 or 2 triple doubles this year. That's all.
Hey, you got 72 games.
72 games, getting 2 triple doubles, man. Come on, man. This come through. That's all Cutty need. Now I'm expecting to have a good first half. This is like a second half season pick.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be my roster for the next month and a half.
Yeah, he's a developed guy.
I got a good case with him.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is, but you know.
And then like you don't know like if somebody like happens to get hurt,
you just
like a Terry Rozier.
Would it one of those guys in the trade?
Yes, sir.
Start, you know.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Darius Baisley don't really know much about him. He's like a 3-and-D, maybe.
Yeah, I think Nelson's strategy was like somebody else on his team has to have some value. I mean, it can't just be SGA all day. Somebody got to have some value. So I'll roll the dice in this Baisley guy. I was doing the same thing with Lou Dort.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, bro.
Honestly, Lou Dort, yeah. Let me get a battery. I'm gonna get that charger right now. Man, better running out on me, man. This conversation went long.
Bro, we didn't got to the draft range.
I know.
Wow.
Man, this is my bad, man. I didn't know if you actually wanted to talk this long.
No, that's good. That's good. I told him to be done by 8, so we got another hour.
That sounds good, man.
You should tell him to go to the draft range. He's probably go run the team, so.
Who did?
It shouldn't take too much.
Alright, there we go, man. My fault. Back to it. Cool. Let me see. Darius Baisley, I don't really know a lot about him. I'll be honest with you. I didn't do much studying with him.
Nah.
So I won't comment on him. I think, well, he's in OKC, so he got plenty of minutes to get. That's what I do.
Plenty of burn.
They're like, who do you start? I don't know. Start Baisley.
Somebody. They want them to run.
Derrick Rose is still, that's a good pick at 136.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Terry Rozier is a good 137 pick.
Yep.
Malik Beasley, I just don't know what to expect from him. But I'm pretty sure he's going to shoot like 2.5 threes a game. Yeah. PJ Washington, that's a good pick at 139.
Threes.
Yeah. Eric Gordon is a good pick at 140. You know, like I think so.
He's a waiver.
Yeah, I don't. Eric, he kills me.
Yeah, his best days are over. He used to be like 4 or 5 3.
I know.
Game guy. Now he's just like 2.
I know. Kuz at 141 is great though.
That's great. I think that's probably one of the best steals in the draft.
Ed got OG at 142, but he dropped him already.
Oh, he did?
He did.
Oh, yeah.
He was on the waiver wire. I don't know if he's there now. Somebody else might have got him.
Yeah, he's a couple steals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much.
Yeah. Denny Avdija.
Don't know who he is.
I
think he's that rookie.
Yeah, he is for Washington.
10th overall.
Yeah, he's
That's
actually
a pretty good projections, I thought, but
he's actually starting too.
Starting?
He's the starting small forward, according to what Scott. What's that coach's name? Scott Brooks. He said that it looks like he's going to start. That's subject to change, but he did say that less than a week ago. So he could have starters minutes. I don't know if that means he's going to have a lot of them, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't have any fear. He does play his game.
Really?
He does. He shoots his shot, no hesitation, and I'll take that from a rookie. I'll take that. And he was like a lottery rookie, wasn't he? Like 9th pick.
Yeah, the 9th.
So they're going to use him, and he's starting apparently, like according to Scott Brooks right now. Right now.
Could be some good value.
Yes, yeah. And then Jeff T, he's going to get some good run early on.
Yeah, but he's fantasy there, so.
Yeah. Otto Porter, Fado Porter.
That could be a sneaky pick.
Yeah, it
See
could
when
be.
he play again.
Yeah. Did he gain a lot of weight?
He did.
Did he bulk up or did he gain a lot of weight?
Nah,
That's COVID.
Yeah, that's COVID. Yeah. So, but he could put himself in the shape if he stays healthy. Could be a nice,
Hey,
pick.
man. Hey, yeah. Otto, you could depend on him getting at least one steal a game back.
One still, back then you could.
Yeah, not now, think Otto, I'm not sure.
Maybe 0.3 now. Let's see about that. None.
Jordan Clarkson, Kevin Herter, DeAndre Jordan.
Rebounds.
Yep.
Get those.
Kevin Porter.
I think he dropped already too.
Yep.
He dropped him.
Daniel Tyson is too, isn't he?
He got dropped.
Yeah.
I think he dropped him for zip back.
Yep, that's right. Joe Harris, threes. Yep.
He's decent.
Rodney Hood.
I thought he retired.
Yeah. He got hurt.
Yeah,
he was hurt most of the
yeah.
year.
I thought he let it go after that, but I guess he came back. He went all Oklahoma City done it, didn't he? Nothing. He said, look, somebody on this team other than SGA is going to produce. I don't care if I can't pronounce their name.
Why he got everybody playing on the same night.
Exactly. Somebody going to do something.
Somebody better give me some threes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let me see. That was a good pick.
Yeah.
We forgot about him.
Yeah.
And is he on the Clips now?
Yes.
He's a Clip.
Yeah. He's gonna start.
He's gonna get run. Is he starting?
Yeah, he's gonna start.
I can see 15 a game from him.
Yep.
I can see.
Possibly. That's how I was hoping. 14, 15. Because he was balling with Detroit last year.
Yes.
Before he got hurt.
And he shoots well from the line.
He shoots well.
He gets to the
line.
He gets to the line.
Yeah, he could be sneaky.
I can see 13 to 15. I'll say 13 to 15. 13 maybe 11, 12, 13 maybe is 12.
I mean, he obviously eventually gonna get dropped.
But hey, guess what? He playing on prime time night.
There you go.
That's a spot.
There you go.
And then I just went with Dwight. I already dropped him anyway.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I dropped him and I went ahead and got Larry Nance because I'm like, Kevin Love may get hurt. I'm like, let me get his handcuff.
I see.
And then Love, if he takes a night off, because honestly, Kevin Love ain't gonna be ready for opening night.
He's not.
Nope. So I'm like, you know what?
He's already hurt?
He's getting over an injury. It's not a big injury. It's
like
a
bruise. Give some more time.
They're giving him some more time. So I'm like, you know what?
Well,
J Love.
Well, Howard gonna be there anyway.
Correct. Yeah. He gonna be there.
He gonna be there when he did.
Hey, Rob better pick him up. He a brutal Joel Embiid.
Yeah, but he got Capella and somebody else though. So
true. He
can't play all of them.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I just went ahead and got Larry Nance because I'm like, if Kevin Love ends up not playing,
he balls out when he gets the minutes though. I would say he gets steals.
He'll get you. I need 13 and 10.
You get that.
Yep, that's all I take. And then has a
great
moment.
Joe might tap into that 10 a little bit, but you never know.
Yeah.
You're right. That's cool.
But man, that was it, man. With the picks, I just felt like going through the picks right then at that point was probably the best thing to do because everything was just like, I couldn't believe it. Okay.
They had to break it down.
What's the best pick to you? Best pick in the draft? Like out of everybody.
It has to be Embiid at 31.
Embiid at 31 is just.
Yeah, I mean, Embiid at 31.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, man.
That's. I mean, really.
Come on.
That's bad.
Come on.
That's really bad.
I said the same thing.
Walker at 104, I think was a steal. This should not be at 104.
Kimber?
Yeah, Kimber 104.
Kimber at 104.
Yeah,
honestly, if you weren't going to get him, I was going to
I knew he was. I was
going to grab him. He was not making it around.
He could not get past 104.
He was not making it around the turn. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe he was still out there.
Yeah. So him.
Oh, I mean, what's a amended Kimber gonna get you? He gonna get you at least 17 and 5.
He's gonna give me 17-5, 2.5, maybe 3 threes.
He doesn't hurt you from the line.
Shoots. shoots them well.
Yeah, and then he shoots
His field goal percentage is kind of
42, 43, something like that.
42.
I can deal with
I
that.
can deal with that. Yeah.
At 104.
I mean, the dude was an all-star last year. I mean, we treat like he's a bum.
Right.
You know, he just had a bad year, and
I'll be fair.
Floor, I take it.
I'll be fair. They treated Cat like they were a bum too. They treated Cat like a bum and Embiid. So treating him like a bum.
Be like a bum.
Yeah. They treated Embiid like a bum.
Yeah, he should not be doing.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, that is.
You took down there 8 over him, and
Shea Gilgeous over
Shea Gilgeous over him.
Bro.
Vucevic, like,
Nope.
They did him wrong.
I know.
So.
Hey man, I tell you what, pull up your phone. Honestly, my phone is recording right now.
Oh sure.
Just check out the teams, man, and then just say it out, and then just say what you think.
Sure. Let's start from the top.
Yep.
So, I don't think anybody this year got an A+ in my opinion. I just think the way guys, step their game up, the way they drafted, every team is missing something. So I can't give a team that's missing something an A+.
It's gonna be how you manage.
It's how you manage, yeah. So we got Luke Cage's Ken. I think his team is pretty solid actually. You got Chris Paul, Harden, Paul George, Zion Williamson, Jake Val. I don't know who's gonna go with the 6-man. He can go Miles Turner for blocks. He can go Blake. He can go Duncan Robinson for threes. I think his team is pretty solid.
What's the category he's missing?
He does not have
steals.
Yeah. No. You got Chris Paul and James Harden.
No, he got steals.
Yeah, he got steals.
I think
free throw
percentage.
Free throw percentage is a little spotty. You got Zion and you got Wendell Carter. But they don't. Well,
then you got James Harden, who's over.
That's what I'm saying. He shoots so many.
Yeah,
so
he's good. He's gonna cover over.
Yeah. So I don't think he's really missing anything in particular. So his team's pretty solid.
Yeah,
It's just health.
Yes.
And guys like Chris Paul hurt. He has a DTD already.
Yep. And to be honest, man, here's the thing. I think his X factor is Blake. If Blake can be healthy,
if he gives you half of what Blake does, that can be.
Yes, I agree. His X factor is Blake.
Yeah, but he has no bench. But nobody has a bench.
No, not really. No.
So he doesn't have a backup point guard. I think his backup point guard is Halliburton, the guy from Sacramento.
Yeah, they're gonna use him as more of a shooting guard, ain't they?
No, he has a point guard spot right here.
Is he gonna be back up to De'Aaron Fox, or is he gonna play off the ball?
I think right now he's back up to De'Aaron Fox, but I think they want to move Hill. So they may move Hill and run him with Fox.
So he's gonna be like a Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So that's pretty solid. I give his team probably about maybe B+.
Yep. That's actually pretty good.
B+.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We got Chilltown, Ant's team.
Rick was like raining. Rick was like clowning his team.
Oh, Ant's team?
Yeah.
Oh, he should. Yeah, he should. This team. I mean, I don't like it. It can be dangerous, but it's he got KD, Ben Simmons, Vucevic.
That cancels out KD's free throw shooting.
It cancels. Yeah, you just killed the value that you wanted him for.
Killed KD's
right
value.
there. So you murdered that. You got Middleton, but you killed that value too.
Yeah.
And you got Mitch Robinson. So
we don't even know if he wants to play there. Yeah. Like he ain't hungry. Mitch Rob is not hungry.
He's not hungry. He wants his 3 blocks. He wants to sit down.
Yeah.
That's what he wants to do. Doesn't really have a 2 guard unless he wants to run Middleton there.
Yeah.
Let's see. He can start Simmons. He can run Middleton at the 2, KD at the 3, Porzingis when he gets back at the 4, Vucevic at the 5. 6-man is either DeLon Wright or Al Horford.
I mean, I can see why, like he's clowning them though.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah. I'll give him B-.
Yeah. You know what, man? He went KD. That's a safe pick.
Yeah, safe pick. KD.
He's just punting a category.
He just punting the category.
He's punting a category.
But I just hate when you take away a player's value. Like
I know.
If you want to go bad for the shooting, just go all bad.
Yeah. Just get Drummond.
Yeah,
Ben
Simmons.
Just get
Braun.
RJ Barrett.
Last year, Braun and Simmons.
So
they offset each other. They both killed it.
Yeah.
But you get KD and then you get Simmons and you're like, dang, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree.
I'll give B-.
Yeah.
We got Jeff's team next. This team was just I don't know, bro. Didn't prepare well. You got Alonzo Ball at your point guard, Shea Gilgeous at the 2 guard, TJ Warren at the 3, Giannis at the 4, Ayton at the 5, Russell at the 6-man spot. Jeff, what you doing with this team, man?
All right. He's got he's got freak, right?
He got freak.
So he's punting free throws.
He's
just
punting
like
that. He got freak and ball. So that's going.
Oh, that's out of here, bro.
No chance.
Oh man.
No chance.
Oh.
Field goal percentage is going to be great. He got Warren. He got freak. He got Ayton.
Yeah, he can eat that up.
Yeah, he can eat that
He's
up.
going to be at least top 10 in that.
Yeah, you got rebounds, double doubles. You're gonna struggle with free throw percentage. You're gonna struggle with threes. I don't know where you get your threes from.
Nobody. No one. Him and Nell need to collab.
Maybe Russell get you three, but ain't enough.
Hey, him and Nell need to collab. The problem with Nell's like he overcharged.
He gonna charge everything.
Yes, sir.
Everything.
He gonna be like, you need these threes, so you need to pay me double the price.
Yeah. He doesn't have a bench. Bledsoe backing up ball. That's a horrible combination. Jeremiah Grant backing up T.J. Warren.
And Warren ain't even playing. You might as well stick him in an old spot.
Exactly. Chris Boucher is his backup center.
He needs the minutes. X factor is going to be Boucher if he gets the minutes.
He's projected to get 17.7 minutes.
That's it?
That's it, yeah. That's
if you bump that, honestly, with Boucher, if you bump that to 25.
If you bump to 25, it's a better bench. But right now, this is a C.
Yeah.
I get his team a C.
It's hard to get a guy who plays 17 minutes a game. That's Mitch Robb.
Yeah. Yeah.
17 minutes a game. How can you ever get warmed up?
You can't. Mitch comes in to get his 3 blocks, which is what it's good for, but still.
Yeah, but he ain't worth 50 K. You know what I mean? He just ain't.
Definitely not 50. So, yeah, Jeff, I'll give you a C on that one, dog. We got crossover Ed. I actually like this team. We got John Morant.
Yep.
Van Fleet is the backcourt.
Mm-hmm. I can look at Van Fleet's horrible percentage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He's going to get assists too.
You got Christian Wood and Thomas Bryant fill it up.
And he's going to get assists too from Morant and Van Fleet.
Yep. I think Morant's projected to average about 7.5.
Yep. And Van Fleet's going to get his 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Probably 7. I think he averaged 7 last year.
No, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
So he's going to get that.
That's good. We got Christian Wood, Thomas Bryant.
Wood is his X factor.
Yeah.
If he
plays well, he's going to make the team very,
yes.
very
Him and AD.
Yep.
Man.
You got a backup in Lou Williams and Bogdanovich, but I think it's pretty safe.
Yep.
A lot of back 2 guards though. You got Clarkson and Willie Cauley-Stein is backup, a 3rd string center. Like I said, everybody's bench is suspect this year.
Yeah.
Everybody's bench.
And a lot of everybody's benches comes with questions.
Yeah.
Because it's like either somebody's in a different spot or a different area, a different team, or they got a different coach.
Right.
Or it's a lot of questions out there right now.
Yeah.
And how is it gonna work, man?
Yeah. Well, nobody has a solid backup for every position.
Nope.
You either got a nice backup, point guard, or small forward, but everything else is trash.
Yep.
But I think this is because the guys drafted so well, in my opinion.
I agree.
So, but I'm gonna give this team an A. I like this team.
Yeah, Ed's team is actually A.
Yeah, I don't really see any weaknesses. Free throw percentage is good.
I've never known Ed to really have a bad draft anyway.
No.
I've never really known him to have a bad draft.
Yeah, his weakest area is threes. His best 3-point shooter is Van Fleet, who shoots 2.6.
Oh.
So,
okay. Well, you know what? He could probably go to Nail. Everybody go to Nail.
Yeah, we already know where to go.
Nail can't start 12.
Yeah.
I mean, good grade. So go to Nail if you need a 3.
Yeah. And double doubles could be a risk. AD always first with 9 rebounds.
Yes.
10 rebounds.
Oh man, he kills me with that.
That's so annoying. So that can be his only problem. 3s and double doubles. But other than that, it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got Reynolds Spoons. Raheem.
Reynolds Spoon.
This is another team that I didn't think was put together very well. You got De'Aaron Fox, Mitchell in your backcourt. You got LeBron, Draymond, Harrell, Brandon Ingram. You got John Wall backing up Fox, which is pretty safe.
Okay.
That's nice.
X factor probably would be John Wall.
Yeah, X factor. If John Wall plays top 10.
If John Wall gives you the 17 and 9 that I think he can give you, I think that's honestly though, I'll be real with you. If he gives you 17 and 9 to me, that's trading. I would trade
that.
Especially
if he gives it to you early.
Yes, if he gets to you early, like he comes in and he's like 17-9, he doesn't hurt you, shooting 45% from the field.
Yeah.
If he does that and he's shooting decent from the line, I would trade him immediately.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly. Biggest knock for this team is free throw shooting. He only has 2 players that shoot above 80.
Oof.
That's horrible. Everybody's 70 or below.
Oof.
4 in the 60s. Actually, 5 in the 60s, 1 in the 50s. So this team is just horribly put together for us. Freak over city. We got Fox shooting 70, Braun shooting 70, Draymond 75, Harold 65, Allen 62.
Hey man, he's gonna
Barrett 60.
He's gonna be doing a lot of clanking.
DeAndre Jordan and Favors, like you got.
Oh, he gonna be clanking at the line, bro.
Yeah, so he punted that honestly.
Yeah, he like, nah, I don't need it.
But with LeBron, B.I. Wall, who knows?
You know the thing with Raheem is constantly, he's still trying to find his footing.
He is.
He's trying to. Raheem is the guy who stays in the lab trying to find his formula.
Yeah.
Like he's still trying to find that formula.
And
that's one thing I'll say about Raheem. He's experimenting to see how things turn out.
Yeah.
I will say that about Raheem.
Making baby steps.
Yeah. And one thing about Raheem, he's willing to trade too after he gets his people and keeps them for a specific period of time. He's up to trading. He's a great trade partner.
He is. Big shots to Raheem.
Yes.
Definitely big trade.
He's very reasonable. He's reasonable.
Yeah, but unfortunately with this draft, I gotta give him a C.
Honestly, man, I won't touch any of those 60% free throw shooters. And according to you, that's every player.
I mean, his best rebounder is Braun. I mean, that's not good. 7.8. I mean, you got Allen 9.5. He's a backup.
Yeah.
You got Jordan 10. He's a backup. They back up each other.
I know. Hey, together.
I mean, you got to play together.
That top 25.
Yeah, together. So, where you get your double doubles from besides Braun?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get his team a C.
Hey, DeAndre Jordan's that guy too. He's the 9.10 rebound guy.
He is exactly.
Exactly.
That's he got to make some trades.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does that a lot. If one of them goes down though.
Yeah, that's what Allen had him last year.
He goes.
Jordan went down. Allen was
balling out.
Or one of them gets traded in hard deal. You never know. So that's his best bet.
Yes, sir. Oh man, you're right. If DeAndre Jordan goes in a 3-team deal to somebody who needs a center, oh my goodness.
That's solid. That's solid value. But until that happens,
you're stuck. Both of them make one great center though.
Yeah. Next up, got your squad, Clowns.
Hey.
Yeah, I like it. We got Westbrook starting point. We got Levine starting 2.
Yep.
We got Harris at the 3. I guess you can have Rocco at the 4 or Kevin Love, because of what you decided to do.
Yeah.
Obviously Towns at the 5.
Towns, man.
Yeah, that's a good pick. You got Brogdon, the 6-man. If you don't like him, you can put Adams at the 6-man. You want steals, you can put Murray up there. So you got some options there for the 6-man.
Yes, sir.
You got Conley there. I think this draft is really good, actually.
Man, here's the thing: in the positions that we're in, me, you, and them, is to take what you can get. And the problem is
10 or below in the first round, you just got to take what's there.
You got to take what's there, and also, if you want a player, you cannot be afraid to reach.
Right.
Even if you get climbed.
Yeah, because you don't pick again to the next 23 picks.
You got to take what's given to you or reach.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Yeah. This is a safe pick. I don't really see any weaknesses here. Free throw percentage is pretty good. The only bad free throw shooter is Adams. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to keep him on the board. He's starting on televised nights. Because there are only going to be 4 teams playing.
Yep. Best three-point shooter is Cat, which I don't particularly like. It's just center to be the best three-point shooter. But he's not too far from Levine. They both shoot about 3 a game, or make about 3 a game.
You know what's amazing about Cat? Do you realize Cat last year was this close to a 50-40-90?
Yeah, until he got hurt.
He was 50-40.
He's just a good percentage, but my thing is, he was around the 58% field goal shoot before he started shooting.
Yeah, he started shooting 30.
So now he's down to 50. Yeah, I mean, it's still respectable, but I'd rather have that 58.
But and you know what else is? You know what your concern was and how it translates to Cat? I think Cat may have the drive to play, but I think his concentration is going to be off. So that might translate to mechanics and more bad shooting. I think that's where it's going to hit. I think Cat might dip below 50 this year.
It's possible.
Yeah, I think it's possible. But honestly, he's a top 6 talent.
Yeah, his projections is good. 26-12.
Top 6 talent, bro.
That's solid, man. Solid, man.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get his team. I'm gonna give it a B.
Yeah. Let me get that.
Let me get you a B.
Yep.
Next up, we got Mungus. I mean, this team looks like I'm looking at my team from last year, to be honest with you. So, I mean, you got Trey, Drummond, Sabonis.
Yep.
It's pretty solid. Hayward's going to hurt him. He doesn't have a small forward to back him up, other than Barnes. You know what we feel about Barnes.
Oh my God.
We got the Harlot Ross.
Yep.
Blocks, rebounds, double doubles, which we get out of this team. That's it.
Yep, that's his strong point.
Yeah, but he did good. I give him B+. Solid team.
He was really doing it for trade bait, I think, too. He was.
Yeah, towards the end. I mean, you got 5 centers. You got to move one of them.
You're gonna have to move.
Yeah. We got the runner up from last year, Henny Mamba. Team looks pretty solid. You got obviously Dame, Beal. Small forward is the weakest spot in this team. He got either Gallo, Marcus Morris, or Rui Hachimura. That's his weak area. But you got guys like Capella and Embiid and Brown. That's
I mean, beating at 31, you can't lose.
Yeah. I don't know. B shot 47% last year.
He's 47%.
Keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's pretty solid.
I also think it's going to come up this year too. I think the reason why he was forced to shoot further away from the basket because what's his name was such a clog.
Horford. Yeah,
Horford
he pushed him out. He did push him out.
He pushed him out.
Yeah,
I think his percentage is going to go.
It should be
it's going to be 49-50.
Yeah.
He's going to have a boost.
Yeah.
I honestly think Embiid can shoot the 3, and he's still going to shoot it. But I think his threes may drop a little bit because Doc wants him where he specializes in. Embiid has great footwork, and he belongs in the paint on the low block.
He does.
So I think he's going to have 50%.
Yeah, that could be a monster pick though.
Yeah, it was Horford. Horford hurt him a lot. Horford did. And since Horford's gone, I mean, what a great pick at 31.
Yeah, he could average 30 this year. Who knows?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
He's going to get to the line more. Like he's gonna, not being working around the perimeter. He's gonna get to the line probably 9-10 times a game. Get 8 of them. Yeah, he could be. You'd be looking at a 30 and 11.
Yeah,
you could.
Yeah, because he got Embiid in the 3rd round. I gotta go A-. I mean, you got the 3 potential first rounders on the team. So
honestly, everybody around him gave him the A- for him by not picking him.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's not Rob's grade.
Exactly.
That's everybody else's poor grade.
That's just, man.
That was a direct result.
Yeah, that's. I'm mad about that.
Yeah.
Hope he gets hurt.
Come on.
Let's go to Nelson's squad, man. Curry, Rosen, Porter, Bam, Nurkic, Lopez, Hill, 48, Batons, Dragic, Curry, Bazley, and Puka Vesey got from the Thunder.
Yeah. Threes dominating. Blocks dominating.
Rebounds, respectable.
Yep.
Got 3 guys that can get, 8 rebounds or more.
Yep.
You did a nice job of hiding DeRozan's flaw in 3-point shooting. That's a real good.
I agree.
Porter only shot made about 1 3 last year. I think this year that goes up to maybe 1.5.
Yeah, I think so too.
So yeah, he's gonna have threes a lot. Assists gonna be a little shaky.
Yes.
Curry's
not a high assist guy.
He's not a high assist guy.
Yep.
He gets about 5.5. DeRozan gets 5.5, and Bam gets 4. So that's gonna be a struggle here. I mean, he's not gonna be at the bottom.
No, because the good thing is that he got Bam.
Yeah,
he got Bam,
gets
and
4.
that
Nurkic gets 3 actually.
Correct.
So, yeah. Dragic gets 5, but who knows how long he keeps Dragic.
Yeah.
So I'll give about B+.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid. I think it's largely depends on Porter's performance. If Porter really takes that step forward,
correct.
He's gonna have a great year.
That's the X factor.
That's the X factor.
For real. Yes.
Q's team. Oh man. Luka, Colin Sexton. This is 2 guard. That is a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh man.
Dylan Brooks is to start small forward. That is a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, Dylan Brooks is.
Yeah.
You said he waited late for a wing.
Yeah, he waited way too late. Siakam, Rudy, and Aldridge, and Larry. That's his top 6. Yeah, got Oladipo come out the bench. He shot 37% last year. Graham shot 37%.
Oh
last
my
year.
God.
I don't know. This is terrible, Q. You gotta make some trades, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta do something. You can't roll with second.
Yeah, man.
You got Luka. That's his golden boy, and Rudy. But after that, it's a disaster. I'm gonna give this one a C-, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, C-. Gotta make some trades, bro. I got my team next. I don't really like to grade my own team, but see, I got Holiday and Booker, got Bogdanovich, Tatum, Collins, and Randall. That's my top 6 guys.
Your wings are phenomenal.
Wings are great. Wings are really great. I got to move one of those guys eventually.
It's the center position that hurts.
It's the center position that hurts.
Honestly, man, Eric and Nelson hurt you in the center position.
They did.
Eric definitely.
Eric definitely hurt.
37.
No, Rich too. Rich got 3 steals.
So, they hurt you.
They did.
Yeah, they kept getting the center that you wanted.
They did. I should have got them earlier. But like I said, everybody has a weak spot somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Wiseman, Smart, Clark, Plumlee, Ball, Kennard.
Yep.
Not exactly a team that I really coveted, but I want to see Curry with dual positions. I got it.
Honestly, man, I mean, yours is never. You do good management.
I do, man. That's what I'm saying. I bake them on.
It's a management.
I don't really bake on draft so much. I bake on management.
Draft, man. I mean, because of your wings, man, I gotta get a B.
Yeah, I was thinking B.
Yeah, wings, yes.
Yeah.
The wings are killer.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Front court is not too bad. It just stops at the
honestly, well, here's the thing.
Well,
here's the thing. You can turn one of those wings to a center.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly. Hopefully that's the goal. Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah, it just won't be with Rick. Rick is not trading with him. He is not trading.
I might wear him down. We'll see. I might send him a good deal.
I think Rick will. He will cut off his nose and spite his face. Like he might. Yeah, he might do it this year. Rick, he's that guy.
He's true.
Love you, Rick.
Here's my most improved team. Sucker free.
Kev. Yeah.
He came through. Kyrie, Kawhi, Oubre, Kuzma, Jokic, McCollum, Holmes, Hero.
He got a team on, man.
Rubio, Carmelo, Bridges, Edwards.
X factor is Rubio. It just depends on how he fit. If Rubio can give him the near triple-double production he has given everybody else in the past, that's definitely going to help quite a bit.
Yeah.
He's going to get his TDs from Jokic.
Yeah. He's going to need a six.
Yeah.
Should have a little better. Yeah. But for the most part, I'll give this team a B+.
Yep.
B+.
Yep.
Cool. I think that wraps it up.
Yeah, man. I think that wraps it up. We went a whole lot longer than I thought we would.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Let's go. I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, man. I enjoyed it too, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through.
No problem.
And I'm just edit this thing up and give it out. I'll probably just split up 1 and 2.
Yeah, maybe 3 for us.
Yeah, honestly, this is like 3.5 hours worth of stuff.
It's a lot.
So, man, I got a lot to edit and take care of, man, but I appreciate it, man. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, actually, this is Mike, Major Cutty. Are you sticking with that name now?
I'm sticking with it.
You sticking with Major Cutty now?
I'm rolling with it.
Yeah, because you do the same old.
Exactly.
Isn't that from Dead Presidents?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I was like, that's Cutty, Dead
I
Presidents.
think I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah, Major Cutty, 2019-2020 champion, man.
Appreciate it.
And this is about it, man. So we're gonna wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
Y'all guys take care. Hope you enjoy it. Later, man.